What is going on, everybody? Anthony here, 6 Scale Mafia. I think we may be having some technical difficulties here. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out tonight. I don't know if Jay just can't connect right now, or if I'm gonna have to completely redo the show and reset it all up, which would really suck. So hopefully that's not the case. That's not the case. If so, we'll find out in about 5 minutes. But otherwise, welcome. Episode 75. Our Tales of the Dark Side, man. Yeah, so yeah, guys, I don't know what's gonna happen here. I sent the link, but we're gonna find out if they can connect. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. So what's going on, everybody? I'll say what's up to everybody in the chat before we start. Oilers Workshop in the house, man. Balin Skull and 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗢𝗓, is that what it is? Are actually Darth Bane and Darth Xana. Come through the world between worlds on Moraband. Changed my mind. Well, I don't know. I really hope they don't do all of the stuff that I think they're gonna do, like taking stuff from some of the EU. But I feel like they're gonna. So not too sure. Who else do we got in the house? Brian Davis, what is good, my man? He says, cannot wait. Again, huge thank you to 6 Scale Mafia for the advice on getting my first Hot Toys. Hey man, congrats. Though never buying from Sideshow again. Oh no. Okay, huge way bill for import tax. Oh yeah, that could be a thing. They don't mention that when you're hitting the buy button. Damn, I did not know that as well, my friend. But congrats, man. What figure did you end up picking up, man? Let us know. Funky Cold Santa in the house. What is also good, my bro? Red Wolf, what is up, chat and panel? Happy Saturday to you guys. Sunday for some of those across the pond. Collector number 1 in the house. What is up? Hope everyone is doing great. You as well, my friend. Renz Talentino. See, I always call him Talentino, man. You guys check out Renz if you haven't already. Amazing artwork that he's doing. Blitz in the house. Yeah, that bicep shot, that's fucking funny, man. Hell yeah. Jason, what is good, my brother? How you doing, man, this evening? Surprised you were around right now. I didn't know if you were working. Let's see. Like to Collector in the house. Also, hello, everyone. Get to the chopper. Yes, my man, CT603. Christian Detour also in the house. What is good, my man? Tully. Some guy. Who else do we got up in here, man, this evening while we get everybody in here? And hopefully I don't have to restart the stream, guys. I really hope that's not the case. Blackbird Tech in the house as well, man. My dude. Who else do we have here in the chat, man? Equan also in the house. Hey, how you doing tonight, my friend? I didn't mess up. Well, maybe I don't know. We're gonna find out because Mario's not here yet. Neither is Lael. But they're running a little bit late. Jay was trying to connect, but it could be something on his end. So I have no way to really be able to tell just yet. Collector, my man, as well. Yes, rest in peace, Paz. I know, isn't that fitting that I'm wearing the shirt tonight? An interruption in communication can only mean one thing. Indeed, my friend. Thrawn, man, hell yeah. Oh, okay, finally home on Saturday night. Hell yeah, bro. Mandalorian Deluxe after your review. Well, wow. Well, thank you, my man. That is a good figure. I didn't know about all the tax stuff though for imports, man. Yeah, it's kind of a OG Mando also in the house. What is going on, man? What is up, bro? How you doing? 12-inch smooth stream. What happened? Well, we're gonna do a little bit earlier because of Jay. Mario's running a little late. I don't really know what's happening. We're gonna find out, man. Brian Hepburn also in the house. How are you doing, my friend? Who else do we have in here while we're rolling around? Nathan Henderson as well. I'm in the house. What is good, man? 1-6 figure shot as well. How you doing, my friend? Peyton 23 in the house as well. And hey, Fat Gadget as well, my man. Mafia or Russell Crowe blurred lines. Evening, Anthony. Good evening to you, my man, as well. Kinky Sphincter, yo, bro. I know. I don't know about all that, but I know Lael's giving away that Gen Urso. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens here. See if these guys can connect. Otherwise, it's gonna be me and you guys tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I may have to reboot. I don't know. Hopefully not. I missed my J&D Batman delivery. Oh no. And they're big too, right? Because they're not gonna just they're not going to just drop it off if you're not there, man. Such a bummer. Such a bummer. Maybe tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's Sunday. I don't know if they're delivering on Sundays. That's a shame. That is a shame. You know, it could be worse though, guys. I'm sure you guys in the chat have had it happen. Like I've had these guys, whether it's, you know, UPS or USPS, there are times where I'm here and I'm expecting a delivery, and then I'll get an update on my phone or something saying, hey, attempted to deliver, but nobody was there. And I'm like, yo, I have like a Ring camera doorbell. I'm here. Like, you know damn well you didn't try to drop this shit off. You just didn't want to try to find my apartment. And then I have to go down to the post office and pick it up. It's a bummer. Monday now. Well, at least it's here. At least it's here, my man. At least it's here. Yeah, Ed R also in the house. What is up, everyone? How you doing, my friend? Well, hopefully these guys can connect. Hopefully these guys connect. Otherwise, we're just gonna be chatting, or we're gonna be restarting. I'm not too sure. So, Boba Fettuccine also in the house, waiting for UPS to show up with my Ahsoka. Getting pretty late. Yeah, it'd be getting pretty. If it's out for delivery, then hopefully you still get it today. Chuck G also in the house. What is good? Thank you guys for coming through this evening. Louis Lebitz, my man as well. Yo. What up, crew? Not a whole lot, man. Waiting for the other panelists to arrive, provided they can connect. I'm a little concerned because last week this happened when I had Robert, Burnett over on the show. He couldn't connect and I had to completely remake the stream. I hope that's not the case here. So I don't know. We're going to find out. So it's kind of an interesting moment right now of waiting and seeing if these guys will be able to join us this evening. And we'll find out. We will find out. City Rider says, yeah, I had those fools try to leave that dumb sticker on my door without ringing the doorbell. I caught them twice. I don't understand it. Is people just not want to do their jobs these days? I'm guessing that's what it is. But I'm like, you have one job, to deliver packages. And if you're not doing it, then what are you doing? I don't know. Just relaxing, about to enjoy the show tonight. Well, hopefully we have a good one for you, provided everybody can join. 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗎𝗄776, what is up, people? Thank you for coming through, my friend, as well. We got 16 Shape also in the house. Yo, what is up, dude? Hope you're having a good night. Watched John Wick 4 and was awesome. I want to see it. I haven't seen it yet. I heard nothing but great things. I can't wait to see it. Blitz 0065, I bought a Rogue One Stormtrooper 2-pack. Hey, I just sold, well, not a Rogue One, but a 2-pack. The first day they claimed they missed me. The next day they sent it to a remote pickup location. What? And then ultimately sent back to... That's fucked up, man. Cost me extra shipping. Yeah, see, that's just not cool, bro. That shit's not cool. But hey, look who's in the house.
Sorry, I can't hear nothing right now. Give me 1 second.
That's okay. We can hear you. Understand.
1 second. I can't.
1 second. All right, we're going to let Jay do his thing. I'll bring him back in just a second. Let him get fixed. At least we know everybody's able to connect. I was really worried about that. I'm like, shit, what happened? Haas Hometown in the house. What's up, dude? How you doing, brother? Can't wait for Hot Toys, dude. Yeah, like, what the hell? It's been such a slow week. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on. That's like if I was delivering someone's car, which is my job, and be like, let's skip it. That's what I'm saying. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I called the post office and I chewed them out. I don't want to be like that kind of guy, man. I'm usually like, I'm pretty chill in general these days in life, man. I don't like causing a ruckus or getting violent or, anything like that. But I called them and I was like, yo, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, your job is to deliver the packages, especially USPS. Like, we pay their salaries, man. They're federal, man. And it's just like, you guys aren't even doing it. You're not doing your fucking job. Anyway.
There we go. I'm back.
How we doing, brother? You here?
Yes, you good? Yes. I can hear.
All right. Definitely. My man. I'm glad you were able to connect. I was worried that the stream got messed up.
No, man. It was okay. So what's going on is I have like 3 Macs. The one I'm on right now, this is the new computer that I bought to do like work and everything, and all the stuff, all the multimedia stuff that we do, like editing and all that other good shit.
Yeah.
My older computer, my 2011 iMac, runs Pro Tools like a champ. However, my 2018 iMac can't run Pro Tools right now. Nothing but problems with Pro Tools. So I switched that computer out because I've been recording my new album. Got a new album coming out this summer, so I've been working on that most of the week. That's why I kind of been like not around as much. Also with a ton of work, but yes, I switched everything to the old computer. But Melon isn't working on the older 2012 computer because 2011 iMac, because it's old as shit. This probably needs a whole bunch of updates.
Oh yeah, that's 12 years old.
Yeah, but it runs Pro Tools like crazy. Whereas
how weird is that? You would think something more modern would be able to handle that. Just like when I upgrade my PC all the time, I'm like, well, I got a faster CPU, I have more RAM, I got a better graphics card to render.
Exactly. Avid and Mac, they don't talk to each other the way they should. So you run into these type of problems. And I can't figure out why I can't upload. Well, I can download Pro Tools on that newer iMac, but every time I try to run it, it gives me a message saying software is corrupted, throw it in the trash. I'm like, what the? It's weird. It's weird. I don't know why it does it, but anyway.
Well, in any case, it's good to have you. It's good to have you. We're episode 75, man. Right?
Hey, we getting up there, right?
25 more for 100. Jeez.
Getting close.
We're getting close. We're getting close, man. I want to ask how you're doing, man. But we got Demos Den in the house, dude. Thank you so much for joining. He says, excited for the Ahsoka show, but never seen Rebels. Is it necessary to watch that first? I'm intrigued by her story, but intimidated by the length of the show. See, that may be the members in the chat would know, right? Because I don't watch Rebels. I've never seen it. I do want to watch the Ahsoka show, but I also kind of feel that way too. I'm a little, it's not so much like it's just a daunting thing, right? Where you're like, wow, I don't know if I want to go through all of these Clone Wars shows and all of this Rebel shows to be kind of caught up, because I don't have a lot of time personally, right, to do all that.
And I'm sure there's a Rebels in 10 minutes video. Do that.
Yeah, there's probably a recap or yeah, that might be the best. I mean, but honestly, I don't think. I'm hoping that they're good enough writing the show to where you don't need to know all that. There'll probably be some exposition along the way every episode, kind of telling you like what's going on with these characters or who they are. They'll mention stuff like that or whatever. I think that'll probably be the way to go. Brian Hepburn says, sweet shirt. I don't know who he's talking about, but I'm going to say Jay because he's wearing the Infinity Gauntlet. Though I'm also wearing Heavy Mando. Your shirt's
dope as hell,
know.
Too. That Heavy Mando looks dope, bro. That's amazing.
Hey, can you believe I've had this for like 2 years now?
Jesus.
That one and that Darth Maul that I have. I figured, hey, what the hell? It's time to wear it. Yeah. So.
Hell yeah.
Randall Perry also in the house says, hello all. I had a carrier lose my Obi-Wan premium format. Oh no.
Oh shit. That's horrible.
Oh, was it through Sideshow or a reputable retailer? Because hopefully that could get taken care of.
Right.
Hopefully they can get that taken care of. Yes, not Toys Wonderland, God forbid.
No.
Well, speaking of, nothing's gone through yet. They're still shafting you around or what?
Oh man, yeah, they're still playing the game with me where I sent them a real letter send my shit. It's been, it was supposed to be February. Well, it was supposed to be February. February turned into March. March turned into April 8th. April 8th was then April 12th, and now they're saying April 18th. They should be getting. That's when they're expecting the shipment in from NR, I guess, and that's when they should get it on April 18th. So they just keep moving the goalpost on my ass, and it is the most frustrating shit ever. I am so done. I'm to the point where I'm just like, when it comes, it comes. It is what it is. You know, this is what happens when buying from them. I look at it like this. Look at it for everybody that's viewing as a cautionary tale. Don't buy from them, especially something like this where you spending thousands upon that. Any amount of money. Don't buy from them, because there was a time when they were on it and they would ship things out in 2 days and you would get it. But now I don't know what's going on with them, but they're even more funkier than they were a month ago. That's what I'll say. It's even like this is ridiculous. This is like the biggest shit show I've ever seen with any company.
Well, the problem is too is that in the in-art Joker in particular is selling for much higher than retail now.
Yeah,
so I think they're dicking the customers, because they're like, well, we could sell it here, locally for way more than what we've promised these customers. They don't care. They don't care. Clearly, they don't care after you've even voiced your concern and you have a platform.
Yeah, they didn't give a shit.
Imagine everybody who doesn't have a platform.
Exactly. They don't give a shit. They are funky. Like, I don't even know. I mean, it looks. I don't personally think they're going. I don't know. I don't think they're going to be in business anymore. That's what I think personally.
Well,
I don't.
That would be a good thing, I think. Yeah. But how you doing anyway, man?
Doing good, man. It's just been a busy week. Busy with work, and we talked earlier today. You saw me with the little one, so yeah, she's just getting bigger and just running me ragged. But I love every minute of it. Minute.
You couldn't trade it for anything else in the world, man, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Now Equan's also right. Toys 19 is shipping the Mars Toys figures, but they don't even have them according to Kit. They don't, because they owe them money and they're not getting them to them yet. So it's funny that they were putting out these phantom tracking numbers to customers when they don't even have the product.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. So Rock'em just in the house. What is good, my man? What's up, Jay?
Yep. Yeah, and I was saying, just to give a frame of reference, I got a phantom shipping notification. It's been 2 going on 3 weeks now, which it's ridiculous. It's like almost 20 days. So just to let you guys know.
It's pretty bad, man. I agree. I don't mess with them. You guys know that, though. You guys who watch me, or those who maybe knew, I don't mess with them. I don't mess with the T-dubs. So I got mine from InArt, and they said it shipped. It has not moved. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Sideshow is finally shipping my Jesse and Luke. Awesome, dude.
I got Luke coming too. Yes, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, he's right around the corner, right? Yeah, most people are starting to get him, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, overpriced, bro. Yeah, so that's what's crazy. That's exactly what's crazy. Wait, Timothy, what's up, Mafia? I'm here for the duck races, man. I mean, but we don't really need it. We need a reason. We need a reason to have a duck race. We can't just arbitrarily race ducks, or can we?
Can we? I think we can, actually.
I guess there's nothing stopping us from having duck races, but I'm not too sure at all, man. Dinesh, my man, what is good? Thank you for coming through, my friend. Denobi also in the house. What's up, bro? The Phantom Menace. Yes, exactly. Those phantom tracking numbers, bro.
Yes.
Not something that I'm interested in ever dealing with ever again.
No.
And I feel bad. Because there's a lot of customers that will go buy that and then they get screwed and they're like, well, what the hell? I thought this was a good play. And I'm like, that's why I get mad. It's not even so much for me anymore, because I know to stay away.
Right.
But there's a lot of new people.
For the newbies, because there's a lot of newbies out there that think that this is. And at one point they had a better reputation than now. But now it's just, it's not good. It isn't. It really isn't. So.
No, I agree. Jason in the house, 16 Salvo, my bro, dude. Yeah, man. He's always wanting to screw me out of all my reward points. And so I canceled my existing order I had, and I still haven't seen the credit for the order, and it's been 3 weeks. Jesus.
This is ridiculous.
I know. We were talking about what was going on with him too, man. CT, my bro, says even when you eventually get your stuff, the experience has been ruined.
Exactly. Like, I'm sure it's going to change a little bit when I get the figure in hand, but I'm the type of person that going through that experience, it makes me kind of not like the figure as much. Even the figure can be great, and I'll be like, yeah, it's great, but all the shit I went through to get it, I really don't even I don't care. I'm to the point
Right,
now.
like your Steam is no, I totally understand.
I almost, you know, just want my money back and just, you know, I could put this with Ecto 1 or something else because I'm just ruined from the whole experience. That's just what it is now. And if I get any other, I mean, I got, you know, the other stuff that's coming from NART. I'm getting the, of course, we talked about it. I'm going to be getting the, whatchamacallit line, the Lord of the Rings line. And I got those 2 figures from Kit. So, you know, I know the experience will be much better coming from there. So,
no, for sure. Like I have Gandalf through Todd at Spec Fiction, which if you guys ever do order from Todd, you can use Mafia to check out, save yourself $10. But that's because Todd is in the US.
Yes.
You know, and I'm like, you know what? So that's where I went along with that lines. But then for Aragorn, I ordered from 1/6 Kit because Kit's a badass dude. He's been in the game forever and he's not going to screw you over. He's always going to take care of you. Which also you could use Mafia to check out for your first time with Kit as well, if you guys want to. But that's where I went with those 2 in-arts. I was like, you know what? That's fine. And the reason I did one with Kit is because I just want to see, I'm more than likely going to get Aragorn probably before Gandalf. Well, I don't know the time frame, but you know what I mean? Because Todd has to wait, whereas I wouldn't have to wait in that respect, right? So, damn, Toys Wonderland in an email blamed Easter. I was hella mad. They told me it shipped weeks before then. Then, huh? Okay, well, yeah. They stole my points too.
Yep.
Damn, bro. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
They're moving like they're not going to be around anymore. That's what it looks like, honestly. I don't want to create speculation. I don't know anything, but the way they're moving like a company that don't give a shit. Okay, you know, about their reputation within the community or anything. So
yeah, it blows my mind, bro. But they're not really a company, so you know, it sucks, bro. It sucks.
Yeah.
Blurred Dad though in the house. What is good, my man? Hey, Mafia. I just watched Vox for the 5th time. So damn good, bro. It cripples me how good season 3 of Picard is. I was just stunned. I don't know how far are you not caught up?
I got 2 to catch up on. I got 2.
Oh my gosh.
No, I got the because I didn't finish 7. I got to finish 7, 8, and 9. So by this weekend I'll be caught up for sure because I'm seeing pictures. I saw what you posted yesterday. I'm like, shit.
I didn't mean to spoil it, but it's everywhere. I was like, yo, just watch season 3 of Picard. Oh my god.
Which episode they had to ship porn in it when they was just showing all the ships? Was that 6?
Yeah, it was
6.
That
was cool as shit.
That was
like,
cool
oh my God.
as shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So it's I mean I want it, man.
Yeah.
I just
damn good.
It irritates the hell out of me because I do not like season 1 or 2. I don't like Star Trek Discovery. I don't. But Terry is doing it right, in my opinion. 100%.
He's doing a damn good job this season. Like, even if you're a fair weather fan, or if you're, you know, shit, I don't even think, even if you can almost walk into this. I mean, you won't get all the references because there's a lot. There's a lot. A lot of references, a lot of Easter eggs that'll just fly past you. Some of them have flown, a lot have flown past me. But just watching it, it's a quality show, and the writing is just so good. I can't say enough good things about it. Are you going to the
yes.
Is that next? That's next week, right?
Yeah, next Wednesday night or Thursday night. I think it's Wednesday night. I gotta check.
No.
Whatever night it is, I'm not streaming. So fair warning. I don't know. I think it's Wednesday night.
Right.
I think it's Wednesday night. So that's gonna be awesome, dude. Can you watch season 3 without watching the other seasons? Well, depends. If you've watched Next Generation, I don't think you need to watch season 1 and season 2 of Picard.
Yeah.
You could try to watch it, but
they're not gonna.
You may not really enjoy it, but you might. But you might not. I a lot didn't, but some did. So I would just rock with season 3 because it's completely like different in its own way. So that's how I feel, man. What is the greatest cameo in the history of film or TV?
You know what? It's going to be a kind of weird one, but it's kind of a new one because of it's something we didn't see, and they did it, and I don't think we'll see it again. And that will be, I hate to say it, Ezra Miller Flash on the CW
in the CW season.
Flash. Yeah, that was pretty cool because that was like I didn't think they would do that. And it's something we haven't seen. We really haven't seen like the TV universe cross over into like the film universe. We haven't seen it. Not a DC property like that. So that was pretty cool. That was unexpected. I think that was the last one. But Marvel's a little different because they create their own. Now they make their own TV. So it's kind of not. It's not the same.
You're expected. It's not like, oh look, there's the Hulk in this show or something like.
Right.
Right. In that respect, Donald Trump from Home Alone 2. I remember that. He was in everything back in the day, though, man. Yeah. I remember that. Everybody loved him. I remember that shit. Remember, it was a totally different world. So
totally different world.
Bill Murray in Zombieland was awesome. That was good too.
That was good too. One. That's a damn good one. Yes.
Yeah.
It's probably just the best one.
George Lucas in Beverly Hills Cop 3. Was he in Beverly Hills Cop 3?
I didn't even notice that. I did not know that.
I know he wasn't Uncle Dave or whatever, because that was a different guy for Wonder World or. It's been a while since I watched part 3 though. Yeah. Paul Rubin, Pee Wee Herman in Batman Returns. Was he in there too?
Yes, in the beginning. He was the parents.
Oh yeah. He was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yep.
The movie. I do remember that.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, in the amusement park. All right, I didn't know he was Oswald's dad. Oh, you did it. Been a while. Batman Returns is kind of a weird movie, dude.
Love it.
I love it too, but it's like, if I had to choose, like 89 Batman is way more iconic to me, and I feel like even though Batman Returns brought me a Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, which I'm forever grateful for, it really felt like it was a straight up Tim Burton movie. It went off the fucking rails.
Completely.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I remember watching it, and I was 11, and I was watching it in the theater, and I was like, this is way different than the first one. My little 11-year-old self was like, this is not for kids.
Yes. Exactly. I'm 100% with you. Mario joined, but he says nothing is working. He's troubleshooting. Well, everybody's having problems today. So we'll find out. He was backstage, so at least he was able to connect.
Right.
So that means it's on him right now. He was able to connect, but yeah, I know, right?
My problem was on mine. It was,
No, I get that. So hopefully he'll be in, and then we'll kind of talk about tonight's topic, which is actually
when you bringing up Batman. I know you're bringing up Batman, but dude, did you? And I don't know. We probably jumping the gun. I'm sorry. I had a lot.
Jump the gun all the way. What's up?
Had a lot of sugar today. But anyway, the Yoast 95. Are we going to talk about that?
We can.
Because
we can.
Yeah. I wasn't planning on getting it at all, but it looks phenomenal.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Did he throw it up on YouTube by chance? I know he did something in the Facebook group, but
I think it's just in the group.
Was it just in the group?
I think so.
Because I'm trying to look at his YouTube channel. I hate trying to pull shit up on Facebook, but I can try. Let me see if I can look this up, guys, really quick. Because, yeah, I did notice something. Was it this morning?
Yep.
See if I can find out here. Yeah, so he has a video here. But how long is this video? 5 seconds. It's not even worth trying to bring up the damn video. But some of the photos, maybe we can show.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see if, well, yeah, this could work. Give me a second, guys. We'll try to bring this up so you guys can see it. For those of you who haven't, Mario's backstage, but we're going to find out in a second if he can connect okay. Meanwhile, behind the facade, let's bring it up. Mario brought himself in. Hey, what's up, Dick?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's happening?
Nothing. You doing okay?
I hope so. Can y'all hear me okay? Can y'all see me okay?
What was that?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
What?
Well, one said yeah, the other said no, but I don't know what's going on. So I'm just
That's
gonna
me
fuck
fucking
off
it
for the
up.
night.
We're good,
Great
man.
seeing
We
y'all
are
later.
good.
Yeah,
We are good. How you doing, brother?
doing good, man. Just got back from Disney, man. Yeah, I had to run a couple errands after that. So
Oh, is that what it was?
yeah, it's gonna be like that for the rest of the month. So every Saturday, I'm booked every Saturday, bro.
That's
So,
cool.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man. Hey, really like that Thrawn. Yeah, man. I love Thrawn myself. Let's see what he says here. Mario, did you see this? Jay mentioned this too, that Yost earlier today kind of showed off a little bit here. Yeah, so I'm guessing this is like early prototype stuff of the 95.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
Damn. Holy shit.
That looks cool. That really looks cool.
That
I
is
mean,
such a funky design.
it is. All those lights and shit, it's hard to say no. I don't think I'm getting it, but damn, it looks cool.
No?
Jay, you got the figures, bro. Why wouldn't you get this?
I know. Space.
Look at that. I know it's like a side angle shot, but I mean,
Damn it looks cool as shit. All those, you know how
Yeah.
cool that motherfucker's gonna look lit up in your display? That's gonna look cool as shit.
that would look cool as shit. There you go. Best cameo in history was Denobi at the Antarctic event. We were talking about best cameos. Oh, that's fucking great, man. Oh, I love Denobi. That shit's funny, man. Are these movie accurate? I'm assuming so, because that's what he's really, working towards. That's his whole, yeah, I don't know, but that looks pretty badass. As you guys know, I was wanting to get a 95 and the 89, so I like the way that looks lit up, bro.
It looks good, man.
I like the way it looks. That's right, Blackbird. Chicks dig the car.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude. I don't know. What do you think, Mario? Not your cup of tea?
Not a fan. I was never a fan of this design. To be honest, I appreciated when I saw it in I think Warner Brothers put out a little video of like the history of all the Batmobiles, and this was in it. After seeing it in there and lined up, with the rest of the squad, it looked really good in that lineup. But me personally, I'm not. This is an abomination in my opinion, bro. So don't even ask me.
How dare you, sir? You know what's an
This
abomination?
is not my Batmobile, bro.
The Tumbler.
Nah. Tumblr made sense for what it was, bro.
It
was
does.
sick. That was sick.
What are you guys talking about? That's not a Batmobile.
Didn't have to be a Batmobile, dude.
It's
It's
a
called
tank.
that. It was called a Tumbler.
Yeah,
Straight up.
It makes sense for the movie. For that universe, it totally makes sense. But I'll say, I agree with Mario. That's my least favorite Batmobile. Like I have no aspiration to own that. I don't.
All right. Look, man, channel members in the chat, man. Let's try to fight this boss. That's Beam in the house. Initiated. The group of adventurers ready to fight. Yeah, the only boss I have set up on my bar right now is Vader.
We need a Leroy Jenkins in here to help take on that boss, bro.
That's right. I know, man. Vader mops the floor usually, so it just depends, man. But yeah, channel members, man, if you guys want to join in on that, go for it, man. The Tumblr makes sense, says Dylan Compton, but there is no bat iconography.
Yeah.
And it looks boring as hell. Big dumb tank.
Big badass tank, bro. That
whatever.
was freaking hopping off of rooftops. Shit. Get out of here with
Yeah,
that.
I know. Batman and Robin car was. I didn't really care for that. That got a little more wild than even the Batman Forever.
Isn't this thing?
How was it we were unable to find a suitable amount of boss group size? Did we not have enough people? Well, now it's on cooldown. But hey, you know what?
Oh man.
You know it's not on cooldown. I don't think the free for all. So I'm jumping into that pit right there, man. I don't know. Listen. Oh no, it's still closed. What the hell's going on with my shit? The arena's closed for 17 minutes. I don't want to reset it. I don't want to reset the damn thing. We'll try it again in 15. No, I just kid. I know a lot of people like the Nolan trilogy, and I'm happy for them. I just didn't really like it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to like everything, bro. I mean, I don't.
No, you don't. You absolutely don't.
Jay does.
You don't like Star Trek. I don't understand it.
It is what it is, man.
I find that crazy. But
I can't believe you don't like Batman Begins, dude. So I find that crazy.
I know. Batman Begins was decent.
And such
Batman.
is life.
So here's the thing. I don't
know how you
dislike
don't like Dark Knight.
I don't dislike the movies. I dislike Bale as Batman. So let's try to think. Let's try to put it in a more modern perspective, shall we? Let's dive into, say, the DC, since we're talking about Batman. And this is prior to all the weird craziness, but I never liked or believed Ezra Miller as the Flash. I was like, that dude ain't Barry Allen. Like, it's not. He's some quirky, nerdy, weird. It's not. You're not Peter Parker, bro. So I felt like he was poorly miscast. So when I watched it, I was like, dude, I can't get behind this Flash. He doesn't feel like Barry Allen, right? Subsequently, that's the same thing with Christian Bale. I was like, I don't believe this dude is Batman. I just didn't.
After all 3 movies, at the end of the day, after all 3 movies, you still didn't believe it.
I thought they got worse, man. Yeah, I was like,
really?
Yeah, I loved. Okay, so Heath Ledger was cool, but I also felt he wasn't quite Joker.
So
felt a little more like the Anarchy character. But he's go ahead.
Some of the first trailers that came out, we saw Batman's first night out when he's at the docks, basically, using fear as his ally to take out some of these thugs one by one, right? We see people scared out of their freaking mind and they don't know what the hell's going on. So one dude's going around shooting at anything that he sees, and he screams out, "Where are you?" And Batman's right behind him, turned upside down. Doesn't use that silly ass voice. I'll admit that silly ass voice is a thing, but he just whispers, "I'm here." Dude freaks out, and it just goes to black. Don't tell me that wasn't badass, dude. You didn't like. After that is when I was sold. Just after that, I mean, everything else I get. The voice, I get it, bro. But for me, that big beefy ass suit in Batman Begins, that was it, man.
See, that's the opposite for me. I don't think the suit's beefy. I think he looks anorexic in the damn suit.
Dude, he looks even more anorexic in the biker suit.
Yeah,
I just don't like the way they look. I guess it's just
I think those movies were done masterfully and they're iconic. Now, this the Batman, I do not like the suit. The suit is just not. Nah, that ain't it. I don't like it at all. I don't like the fact that he barely used what is it? Not a batarang, but a bat club or whatever. I didn't like the weapons. I didn't.
But see, that's cool though, right? Because like, yeah, of course I bought Keaton as Batman. He was awesome. But see, that's what's cool is us being human beings.
That's you in your youth, and that's nostalgic to you. That's why.
Nah, bro, because I fucking love Ben Affleck too, dude.
Yeah.
But I will admit, Keaton was a weird. He was kind of weird, and he was kind of weird and like not there. What I guess what I'm trying to say, the way he did Bruce Wayne was very different. It was a very different take on it. Like I don't know if I like.
They all had a very different take, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if I like. I don't know if he's my best Bruce. He's my favorite Bruce Wayne. I will say that. I don't think Keaton's my favorite Bruce Wayne. I'm still. I guess.
So who would be your favorite Bruce Wayne actor?
Shit.
Adam West.
Adam West.
He was the most cultural, dude. Sitting,
because it was the '60s. Most people were much more proper than nowadays.
I'm probably going to say Affleck. Yeah. It's between Affleck and Bale. Would be my favorite.
Affleck and Bale.
I like
Purge
Bale.
your heart of hate for Bale. There's no hate. I just really don't like the guy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say Bale. I think I'm gonna say Bale. I think Bale's my favorite.
Yeah,
I think
for Bruce Wayne.
For Bruce Wayne, yeah. I think he was the best Bruce Wayne.
And you're sticking with Adam West, Mario.
Well, that's the nostalgia in me, but I mean, aside from that, everyone else, every other cinematic Batman, I'm going with Bale.
Yeah, I think Bale's the best one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
It's see, I'm gonna Mama Luigi. I think Val Kilmer was a really good Bruce Wayne.
He was. No, he was. He was good.
I think he was a very good Bruce Wayne, and dude, he was Doc Holliday. He should have got an Oscar for that shit, man.
He really should have.
Tombstone.
They robbed
such
him.
A great movie. So, but I really thought he would, man. I really thought he was a good Bruce Wayne. As far as Batman's, I think Affleck, dude. As much as I love Keaton, I just love the movie. Like you were saying, there's the nostalgia there, right? I like that dark. I liked it very, very much. But I think Affleck's Batman reminded me more of the comics and a bit of the Arkham games. You know, he had a bit of that Frank Miller going on, but he also had a bit of the Arkham Asylum kind of game vibe going on. The suit felt beefy.
Love Keaton as Batman, but my Batman shouldn't kill. That's the thing with those movies that's kind of fucked up. Like Batman shouldn't have 50, M90.
Yeah, but Keaton was killing. He was murking fools, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Keaton and Batfleck. I can't give them best Batman because Batman shouldn't kill. That's why it comes back to Bale, in my opinion.
If we compare Affleck to the Dark Knight book, which is supposed to be what it's like portrayed after, from what I understand, wouldn't that kind of make more sense that he does kind of kill? Because he's at that age, he's at that point in his career where Batman is like, doesn't give a shit anymore.
That makes sense.
Well, it's very hard to. It's hard to make a poll on this, guys, because I'd have to choose.
Polls, bro.
Well, the people are asking, pull it up, dude. So Mario, it's not me and my polls.
Well, grease that bitch up, dude.
But look, the problem is we can only have 4 on a poll.
Oh?
So you would have to. There's more than 4 Batmans.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'd have to pick the most popular. Let's say Bale. Let's say Keaton. Let's say Affleck.
Adam West.
And West. We just have to. Unfortunately, I mean, Clooney's not there, and Pattinson is.
What about
pretty new.
The most recent 4? How about that instead?
The most recent 4. All right, so
go with that. Yeah.
So Pattinson, Affleck.
Yeah. So no, Pattinson gets a lot.
Bale. No, because then that would be Clooney.
No, it wouldn't. Would it be Clooney?
Batman and Robin was before Batman Begins, which was Bale.
Fuck.
So we have to have a wild card in there.
Okay, then Michael Keaton's obviously that wild card, bro.
So all right, so we have to put Keaton in there. He's relevant. There's a new Flash movie coming out. So there you go. There you go. Poll in the chat. Let us know who is your
Conroy
best. Dude, Bale's gonna fucking win.
Conroy does, but we said on film. But Conroy,
well, Kevin Conroy's the shit.
Conroy's probably the best Batman. Let's be honest. He probably is.
I haven't seen him in the fucking suit, dude. So I can't judge that. I can't.
He wore a suit in the cartoon.
Dude, you don't like cartoons. What the hell are you talking about? Why are you even
No. I don't like Clone Wars and maybe Rebels.
You say anything.
It's almost disrespectful to call the animated series a cartoon, even though it says the animated series, because that was way more than a cartoon.
It's just for short. It's not an insult to it. You just say, hey, it's a cartoon. X-Men was a cartoon. The shit. Batman was a cartoon. Bro. The shit. Spider-Man, Ninja Turtles. Well, Ninja Turtles wasn't really that cool, but it was cool when we were kids. But X-Men and Batman, though, they had mature stories going along.
Yeah.
It really those two shows really stood out at the time in the early 90s when they debuted.
They were
even
more
for me
like
as like a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, they were like animated not animated TV shows. They just had, series, they were great. I mean, shit, in the X-Men, you took on religion, the complexities of religion, racism, and all that. I'm like, damn, for a cartoon that's, aimed at kids.
Right. Dylan Compton, I know Batman shouldn't kill, but it was badass when Keaton lights that dude on fire with the Batmobile exhaust.
It was. And funny.
It was.
But
it was, man.
When is a cartoon not a cartoon? I mean, do you think the animated series was, in a way, yeah. I mean, it was on Fox Kids, but the timeline was like, mafia gangster stuff, dude. That whole thing. Yeah. It brought that whole thing to life.
It did.
And there were dark situations that were in that animated series, so I think just because of the fact that it was animated doesn't necessarily mean it's for kids in a cartoon. Can you say the same shit about South Park? That's just a cartoon. It's animated, right?
No. So that's a great point. The thing, I'm just looking at it as it was because when that didn't come on Saturday mornings, right?
It did. Yeah, it did.
No, Batman the Animated Series was
It started off during the week.
Yeah, it was not a Saturday morning cartoon, bro. I remember that. I just don't remember when it aired.
Saturday morning, didn't it?
I think I remember watching that shit after school. Like, I don't remember when they actually aired it. X-Men was, though. It was 10 o'clock in the morning on Fox.
Yeah. Yep.
That still burned in my brain for whatever reason.
I still remember getting up watching it.
Yep,
getting
me
it
too,
up,
man.
getting the VCR ready, recording it, and watching it back throughout the week.
Yep. Hey, here you go, man. 𝗕𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗢𝗡, exactly that. Animated, created Harley Quinn.
Yep.
And then her first appearance was Batman Adventures 12, the animated series comic run, which I sold. But you're absolutely right.
Sold that shit? Oh,
hell yeah, I sold that shit right when that Suicide Squad movie came out. I was like, because it wasn't worth fuck all, man. And then it like shot up, and I was like,
yeah,
I'll just get rid of it. Yep. I don't care that much to keep it. You know what I'm saying? Wildcats, hell yeah, dude. Batman and animated was right after Tiny Toon Adventures on 5. There we go. Okay, yeah. I thought it was. It was like an after school. There we go. We got some people in the chat saying it. Yep. Yep. Exactly. So
what a good time to be alive.
See, Equan, for me, TNG was on, I think, at like 6 or 7 p.m. on Sunday nights.
It was Saturday for me.
Saturday or Sunday.
No, you're right. They played it Saturday and then they played it on Sunday too. I think it premiered on Saturday.
The problem was, well, Star Trek at the time too was syndicated. Yep. So if you guys don't know what syndicated television was, basically the studio would create a show and then they would sell it or lease it to a network. So a network would pick it up and be like, oh, well, we want to have Star Trek on our network, so we're going to pay you X amount of dollars, and then we're going to air it as there's, as new episodes come out. We have it, and then after a while, maybe they don't want it anymore, and some other network picks it up, and that was how syndication worked. So it could have aired different areas, or it wasn't like everything was like, like nowadays where, hey, new episodes at Wednesday night, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't necessarily know. I just remember watching that shit every week as a kid. New episodes. Bro, can you imagine? Right? New episodes. The best of both worlds, man. That season 3 finale. I remember that shit. I remember
watching that. For me, I remember watching it Saturday nights. And then that would come on like you said, like 6 or 7, or something like that. And then in the evening, they would play a show called Friday the 13th, the series. And then they would follow that up with Freddy's Nightmares. And that was like the whole Saturday block. It was cool as shit.
Yeah. Please share Lael's day at the beach, bro. I will. That shit was funny, man. I will. You'll have to see that shit was funny as hell, dude. Yeah, I don't remember. I just remember watching them. Like, nobody knows anything in the chat, man. Everybody's like, no, it was afternoon. Some people are like, no, it was Saturday. We don't remember.
I think we're all right. Because of syndication, like you were saying. I think we're all right.
You probably, man. Love that show. Freddy was there late out. Yeah. Saturday also had the real Ghostbusters. Yep. There you go, man. Blur did, because I grew up in Chicago. Channel 50 on Saturday at 6 in Chicago. Yes, this is what it was. I remember this. So I was sitting. So I'll give you a little. I'll give you guys a little anecdotal tale of mine. So season 3, you back, Mario?
I'm good.
Okay, can't hear you though.
No, I'm good.
Oh, you're good. Okay.
There you go.
So the best of both worlds. When was this? I want to say it was season 3. So 1990 or 1991 or late 90 or early 91. So I was 9 or 10 years old. I was in Chicago. I was at the grandparents' house, and this is how old school this shit is, bro. So they had like this round dining room table. And the way the house was the dining area is in the kitchen, right? It's in the kitchen. So like you're sitting at the table, but like a few 5-8 feet in front of you is the fridge. Like you're in the kitchen. The table's in there, right? Nice round table. I'm sitting there. I'm like 9 or 10 years old. And they have an old school, like 13-inch, tube TV, right? It's not that big, about yay big. And they keep it on the round table in the kitchen. So when you sit at the small table, you have a little TV right there. And I remember watching Best of Both Worlds, the season finale, of season 3 of TNG, sitting at that table on this shitty little TV with big ass antennas. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then it was like to be continued, and you're like, what? Like, what happened? And it was, and they didn't even know. The writers didn't even know.
Right.
Anyway, that's just one of my many old memories. But
That's cool.
yeah, man. Yeah,
So cool.
Shit is crazy, man. Yeah, it probably was, dude. TNG on Sunday night. Yeah, see that? I thought it was Sunday or Saturday. I don't really remember. We're just getting old. Do you think they should remaster the 80s movies? Give us a chance to see them in movies again, like they did for 40th Jedi. Dude, that's a great question. And here's the thing, guys. I don't know about you guys, where you guys live, but on an occasion, we have an AMC theater down. Well, I'm sure you guys probably do too, but our AMC anyway, down here at this marketplace, they'll do that. They've been doing that for like the past 5 years. Yeah. So recently we went and saw the original Ghostbusters again. They put in like Back to the Future. I think they did Poltergeist. 80s flicks, and they're putting them back in the theater.
We have a Century Theater out here, and a while ago they were showing The Godfather. I took my brother for the first time, saw that thing in the freaking theater, and he came out, and suddenly life made sense to him because he got all the pop references that were taken from that movie and shit. But I'm like, you bastard! I'm so jealous of you that your first experience watching The Godfather was in the actual theater, man.
That's cool.
That's like
that's cool.
That's badass.
Yeah, we have an Alamo Draft House here where they do that, and we have an Alamo Draft House and a United Artists Theater, and they play like all the 80s movies. Like they make a thing like every month they put an 80s movie in. They had one like obscure ones like Weekend at Bernie's playing one week. I was like, I gotta see that shit in the theater.
Hell yeah, like,
dude!
shit,
I heard the Alamo Draft House don't mess around with nobody making noise. Like if you're noisy and they find out, they boot your ass out.
They will boot your ass out. They don't play that shit.
I love that. I love that.
They don't play it. They want everybody to have like a premium experience. Yeah, they don't play that shit. No.
That's what I would prefer, because that's one of the reasons I don't like going to theaters nowadays, is that we have these. I don't know if it's. I'm gonna say it's a generational thing, because I don't feel like people in our 40s are doing it, because I never really see them
going to the movies.
No, but at the movies, the younger generation, they're like always dicking off on their phones or like
talking and yapping.
Right, and I mean, it's like, at least turn your fucking brightness all the way down on your phone.
Exactly.
Because I just see these beams of light everywhere, like they're dicking around on fucking TikTok. I'm like, dude, watch the movie, bro. Like, and shut up. Like, I don't know. That's just, maybe I'm get off my lawn kind of guy, but that's how it was for us when we were younger. We didn't have any of that shit. We go to the theater, you sit down, you watch it, you enjoy it, you take off, you talk about it later. You know? Or in the case of The Last Jedi, you keep elbowing you and your friend being like, what the fuck are we watching? I'm ready to leave. But other than that, you know what I mean? You keep it chill. Watch the movie and enjoy it, man. So
I remember watching Last Jedi, and I remember it was the start of the movie, and I heard a baby crying, and I was just like, and the guy next to me, I was like, shit, but the guy next to me literally lost it. He was like,
was that like opening weekend?
Yeah, it was the opening night.
You don't do that, no.
It's opening night. He was pissed.
Dude, can we public service announcement? Leave the damn kids at home on opening night, opening weekend. Don't ruin it for everybody else, y'all.
Yeah. Or do like I did and buy 10 seats. 10 seats in the first showing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly. It kills it for me too, dude. Like, I just want to go and see it. And like, what is this? There was an older woman on her phone down the row from us, on her phone, talking out loud to her friend, explaining Batman vs Superman.
Dude.
Yeah. What the
does
fuck,
anybody?
dude?
Will anybody like call anyone out? Like if
I've called people out in the theater. Fuck yeah, man. I'm that. I'm like, dude,
hey,
shut the fuck up.
Like really loud for everybody can hear it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get the fucking rounds of applause from
other
patrons. Just like, look, everybody's thinking it, nobody's saying it. Fuck it, I'll say it. Like,
right.
I'm gonna end this poll because I knew it was inevitable. Fucking bail. Number one.
Is it really?
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Just like if I put a poll up right now, who's better, Luke or Anakin? It's gonna be Anakin.
Really?
Right.
I'm gonna do it just to do it. I'm gonna do it just to do it.
Fucker.
I'm I'm gonna do it just to do it. Yeah, and I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different experience these days. But I digress. To Hoth's point, though, or 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗠's, my apologies, is that, you know, it is cool. It is cool for them to bring back a lot of these old movies for a different generation, a younger generation, to go witness them. You know what I'm saying? Like, as we know, Return of the Jedi is coming back in. That's an exception, right? It's the 40th. It's Disney, you know. But still, like, they put up Die Hard not that long ago, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. That's cool to me to go back. You know, bring out, you know, put Terminator back in the theater. Put the original Predator in the theater.
What ruined my Friday at work, bro? We were chatting. A coworker of mine, you know, he's about close to my age, and these other younger dudes, you know, heard us talking about this movie. We were quoting Spaceballs.
Right.
Something came up, and then he quoted it, and I quoted back at him. And these two younger dudes are looking at us like, "What the fuck?" You know what they're talking about? Like, y'all haven't seen Spaceballs? They're like, "Nah, what's that?" I'm like, "Seriously, dude? Y'all haven't seen this shit?" Like, "Nah."
No.
You motherfuckers. So, yeah, after that, I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Bro, we're old, man. Let's just face it."
There you go, my man, late bloomer. Can't vote for Chuck. I'm actually surprised. Okay, Luke's leading 63%. Okay. I am abstaining. You forgot my Jedi. No, just Luke or Anakin. That's a wrap. That's it. There's no context. Just who do you like better? We're not gonna have an essay about it. Just who do you like better? Right? Because what extent? I don't know. Like, do you like them? Yeah, of course they're Jedi. I just mean their characters, you know, in general. I would think it would be Anakin just because all the Clone Wars fans, but, you know, the clear answer is Master Yoda always. I've spoken. Well, yeah, Yoda's the shit.
Wow,
always
Late
would
Bloomer,
be.
I'm surprised. Late Bloomer's a young cat. I thought he would vote for Anakin.
Apparently not. Apparently not. The Youngling Massacre movies, yeah. Disney has ruined Luke for me, though. After the sequels trilogy, it's hard to forgive that.
Has Disney not redeemed him in The Mandalorian?
Yes and no.
Yes and no?
Yes and no for Luke. Yes and no. I thought it was a nice touch. Not gonna lie. I really enjoyed seeing Luke come back in The Mandalorian. I did.
He didn't just come back. He wrecked shop, dude.
He took out a bunch of robots, but
he took
but
out
he did
a
it.
bunch of robots.
But he's got the Force. He can do anything. If you can lift a rock or a fucking X-wing, right? You can crush. I'm not taking away from it. The shit was awesome. But is it them being like, hey, you know what? I know the sequels were not everybody's cup of tea, so we're gonna give you this cool badass member berries scene, and then that's it. He was peppered in a little bit in the Book of Boba Fett, right? In those Mando episodes,
that was
interjected into there.
That was a hell of an episode. I mean,
that was really good.
That was a lot.
Dude, I'm sure. Jay, did you get choked up watching that training montage, dude?
Hell yeah,
Getting those vibes. I did.
I liked it
like a bitch. Right? I was in public. Yes. I remember I was in the damn. I was at the car dealership waiting for my car to get worked on, and I was like,
wait till you watch episode 9 of Picard.
Shit, I know.
But no, and I agree. No, I really liked it, but did it redeem him? I guess that's subjective.
Yeah, I think it did.
Right, but I'm gonna go with 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗧 on this one. Ben Sisko is the best.
Who?
What do you mean who?
Who?
You don't know Ben Sisko? Benjamin Lafayette Sisko? Come on, man. Captain of the Defiant, commander of Deep Space Nine.
Does he work at that company?
Emissary to the Prophets. What?
Is that Cisco company still
the
around?
Cisco, yes. You see, at least you got that right.
No, because I know them from like making routers and shit. You know, doing network.
Oh, it's not Cisco router.
You know all that shit, dude.
No, it's not Cisco routers.
Hardware.
All right.
I know that.
No, that's Star Trek, bro. Two different people cut limbs off Anakin. Then, like a punk, he cuts his son's hands off. Yeah, man.
Like, hey,
that's
man,
messed
I
up,
went
dude.
Through it. You got to go through it too, man.
Right. Right. Well, okay. Yeah. Well, they're okay. That elevated him. You're right. I'm just saying, was it enough to redeem him? I guess
it was for me.
In some people's eyes.
It was for me.
Even though, like Blackbird stated, that the sequels still happen. So does he completely redeemed those sequels, but it didn't erase those sequels? So he's destined to be that Luke.
Well, yeah, he's still destined to be the guy that drinks titty milk from a whatever the fuck, and and just bitched out and just forced himself across a planet, and yeah.
I have a question.
Jesus.
Sure.
What's a Deep Space Nine?
All right, it is a space station. Okay, in the alpha/beta quadrant, adjacent to the wormhole that leads to the gamma quadrant, it used to be Teriok Nor, which is a Cardassian station that had Bajoran laborers during the occupation adjacent over orbit of planet Bajor. My man, you need to go watch some fucking Star Trek.
Whatever you just said is just.
All right, dude. All my Trekkies, man. F in the chat, man. Respect for Mario because he's lost it.
I welcome it. I welcome it, man. I welcome it. Go ahead. Bring me your worst.
All right. Miles Dyson, my man. Just opened my Exo 6 Cisco. It looks great, but is there a specific baseball holding hand? None seem quite right. Yeah, actually. So there's so let me ask you, did you get the SX or the DX? The EX version or our SX version, right? You should have, the naming is a little bit different, but the deluxe. Did you get the deluxe package? I think you did. If you did, you would have got the shot glass. The shot glass hand I would use, but there's also another hand that you can use, and I can show you right now. Because he's right next to me, actually. So in particular, the way I have mine displayed is I'm using this hand. Here, let me just hide myself. I'm using this hand, which is the shot glass hand. But you can use, there's a couple of hands, depending on which version you got. With that said, go watch it. Mario Deep Space Nine Sport. Yeah, you guys got to do it. All right, you got the full one? Okay.
That is funny as shit.
Yeah. So, or a relaxed hand. Yeah. So there's a couple that you can utilize, which is kind of nice to mix and match. Like I said, I did use his whiskey glass, which is cool. But then another relaxed hand would work as well. All right. I'm actually a little shocked, so I'm gonna end the poll, man. 66% of everybody is saying Luke. 65. I have not lost faith in you guys. I appreciate it. 140 in the chat, man. Please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, man, we are almost 5K. Appreciate the subscription. Subscribe to Brother Cousins as well. And El Profesoro. You're almost there, man. Mario's almost there, too. We need to get you to the 1K mark, brother.
Almost there.
Yes, sir.
Almost there.
Yeah, man. Cisco wrote that thong song, Mario. He did.
Oh.
But that's not the fucking Cisco we're talking about, bro.
Cool.
Yeah. That shit's freaking hilarious, dude. So I don't know where Lael is, and that's okay. Maybe he's occupied. If he joins us, he joins us. But Mario, you had an interesting point to discuss this evening. Would you care to share it with Jay and perhaps the 140 in the chat?
There's 140 in here?
Yeah.
Not anymore. Don't get the stage fright.
Oh, don't be shy. Don't be shy.
No, man. So you and I have been, talking a bit about, our collections and shit. I came on not that long ago when the Vader came out and started bitching about the materials being used. But anyway, and I see some of the stuff that you're doing right now as far as introducing or getting, you recently added a poster. You rearranged your room and added a couple art prints.
I did.
So I was, considering, have we ever talked about any ideas to help elevate someone's display? Whether it be the introduction of either art prints or some sort of props or comics. Graded comics is another thing. How you rearranged your Star Wars shelves and you got your bookends for, what was it, Heir to the Empire? Those novels?
Correct.
Triple bookends. So something like that, dude. I mean, I think it stands out in a sense to where it's something different in which we usually see other displays traditional like mine in a sense, or Jay's where it's just a bunch of figures on the shelf. you know. But when you add something like an art print, you know, you have an art. I've seen some displays. There's this. I forget who the user is, but he prints out little mini posters, and he has a character on a floating shelf with the mini poster behind them, and it looks bad as hell. That I love that kind of thing, you know. And to help elevate that, you can have like, I don't know, if depending on the character, it might have some sort of prop that related to that character, or a helmet or anything like that. So I just wanted to see if any of you guys might be open to. I know Ant, you are, you know, but Jay, how do you feel about, you know, doing stuff like that? Because in my opinion, I've seen a lot of statue collectors actually do that, to the point to where, hey, they'll have a single piece, they'll have an art print around it, and then, you know, a couple other things to help complement, you know, the piece to make it somewhat look like a shrine.
Yeah,
you know, I kind of did that a while ago when I got the quarter scale Vader. I dedicated a whole detail, right? Quarter scale Vader. Underneath it was a lightsaber. Below that was like the Vader castle that I got at Disneyland, and a couple other things, just TIE fighter and stuff like that. It was dope, you know. So just wondering if y'all had any other kind of different display ideas that can help elevate your collections.
Yeah, I mean, one of them, I'm actually changing a lot of stuff out there with that. Like, I got the Ghostbusters HasLab Proton pack out there, but I'm also getting the I'm actually getting a poster to have behind it. And I kind of did the same thing. Right now, the Terminator posters behind it, and that's because in that area, the Terminator arm was there. And then, you know, long ago I sold that, and now that I have the Proton pack, I got to switch out the posters. And then like with props, like, you know, having the Nike, damn it, I can't do it. There we go. The Nike mags back there with the DeLorean and everything. I tried to balance it out. Yeah, I try to like have it all, you know, have the props with it, because I love props, you know what I'm saying, like lightsabers, you know, anything. And it's funny, like a lot of the props that I like is all stuff from the 80s, proton packs, you know, lightsabers, shit like that. So if I can get a good prop or something, like at one point I had Iron Man helmets around my Iron Man figures. That was like early. That was like years ago. That was like 2 years ago.
That's dope.
2-3 years. So anything that can elevate the collection definitely looks good. But art prints definitely, because you want it. I want it. It's funny, the way I want my place to look. I want it to look like, around here we had a comic store called Another Universe. And Another Universe was a comic book store, but it was a little bit more than that. It was a comic book store, but they also showcased a lot of props. Like when you walked in there, the first thing you saw, one side was a big chap. The other side was the Predator, life size. These are life size statues, and they look good as shit. And then when you walked in there, you saw like it looked amazing. I mean, it kind of looked like Secret Base put on steroids before, but this was in the 90s, so it wasn't even Hot Toys then. It was like all like McFarlane stuff, a lot of like comic books, graded comics all through there, and it just looked amazing. I mean, it was one of the best stores I've ever seen. And they went out of business in the mid 2000s. But every time I think about like my display, I really wanted to look like that. And it was funny, my second brother came into my basement last week, and he said, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to make this look like Another Universe. I was like, yeah, I'm really trying to bring that back. So yeah, definitely want to
shout out to Braden too, by the way. What's up, my man? Thank you for coming through, Braden.
Jay, what do you think about mixing scales though, man? I mean,
well, that's what I did. I put a poll in the chat just now again, because like them. Do you stick to 6 scale, or do you like to mix your collection, guys? It'd be interesting to hear. 86% so far mix.
I want to. It's just right now I'm in the whole thing of with vehicles. So that's how I make everything grandiose, because 1/6 scale and I think we all can attest to this. At some point you get a little bored with just seeing that scale, but once you start adding vehicles, it makes it a diorama, and it just makes it more of an elaborate piece.
Right.
But like looking at these Chuckies, and everything behind me right here, it just move to the side. It just kind of like I'll give you a close up. I'll give you a
look away.
I'll give you a private tour, Anthony.
No, I'm good.
But that scale is just, it really just has that presence, you know. And I see the allure. Looking at those, I see the allure of like statues, because they have such presence. But Yeah, I usually right now just dealing with 1/6 scale and vehicles just makes it. I just think that just brings out the collection.
Yeah, some of the displays that I've seen that's implementing these garage shells with the vehicles in it and just having like, especially with the Batman displays, bro. Yeah. I've seen some clean ass displays, man. We're talking Bale Batman, right? On one side you got the tumbler, the other side you've got the Batpod. Right in the middle you've got the armory with Bruce Wayne and Alfred there. That's a badass display. I love seeing stuff like that. So something like that we can really like help elevate it. What you mentioned earlier about the Iron Mans too, you just gave me a freaking idea as far as like possibly either maybe looking into a helmet or an arc reactor of some sort, man.
There you go.
The first one, like a life size Tony. This is proof that Tony Stark has a heart.
Yep.
That would look sick in the display up here, bro. Like if I just had like a full, because I want to do like the whole Hall of Armor display, right, along with the other miscellaneous Iron Man, War Machine. But you can do stuff like that in the display. That again will just kick it off, especially when you can plug it in, leave the lights on.
Well, and then you can get like the Infinity Gauntlet too if you really wanted, like that life-size nano one. That was just on sale too. But
you're making me spend money right now, bro. All right, yeah. I never thought about no. I never thought about a reason of getting that.
Oh well, there you go.
But that's a good point. That's a really good point. To be honest, it's not that expensive.
Yeah.
No, it's not too bad. It was just on sale yesterday. I don't know if it. I don't think it was seconds. I think it was just a deal.
I could have got the, because if I get that, I want the big ass one. I want the fucking Hulk.
The actual.
Oh, you want the Hulk one?
Oh, the Hulk version.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Nano Gauntlet, not the Infinity Gauntlet.
I want the that's the thing. I want the Infinity Gauntlet, but that's like long sold out now, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's the one that did damage. That's the That's the iconic one in my opinion.
Well, I will say. Giovanna, man, thank you for coming through as well. Said because this is a good point too. Mixing could be bad, because then you can get caught. You caught yourself spending so much on each different line, and that's why he sticks to 6 scale.
No.
Which is a thing. I mean, it's a huge thing because I mean there is a fine line, and you have to know.
I kind of disagree with that, Ant.
Yeah,
I don't want to say like, okay, I don't want to say directly mixing scales, but say you got a room 4 walls, okay, you can break everything down in sections, dude. Section here for 6 scale, you got another section for core scale, you got another section here for any kind of other props or what have you, and hey, I can put another section here for art prints or my 3.75. I can put that wall back, you know what I mean? So I'd be surrounded by different displays. For me, something like that would be appealing, but I can understand the idea of actually, like, say if this whole setup here were mixed, I got a quarter scale here, more 6 scale, and then another random quarter scale, a statue or something like that, or a 1/3, something like that would be, I think, that's kind of a little not as visually appealing as for everything else, but to have its own space.
I could see that.
So
Cybernetics Collectibles also a good counterpoint as well. Says, I mean, there's plenty of any single line to make yourself go into debt. So control is always the key.
Exactly.
Which is very true. Dinesh, wow, dude, that's badass. Ordered my first customs recently. Quarter scale Darth Crate and quarter scale Darth Talon.
Ooh, nice, Dinesh. Yo,
that's sick. Darth Talon in particular.
That Talon, did you go in Sideshow, bro, or are you going to custom? Oh, no, customs. Yeah, he just said customs. Yeah. That's...
That's sick, dude. Justin McFly, what's up, everybody? What's up, man? Thank you for coming through. Jason says Mario going full statues. You ain't lying.
Chase, I might, dude. I am getting to that point to where but I get like that sometimes, dude. And you know what happens? I end up getting more freaking 6 scale. So shit.
I know it's so tough, man.
It's easier said than done to leave this damn game.
Right. If you got an extra room with 4 walls, I know, right? Like not all of us do,
but whatever,
No, I get that. Yeah. You try to have a vision. Vision, right? Like Dylan says, I have a vision for my collection. Only 3 MYC statues. Then I'm done. 1 vehicle from each OT Star Wars movie.
I love that discipline. That's awesome,
dude. And that's kind of what I like. That's what I had to tell myself too. I was like, you know what? Vehicles, I'm just getting the Ecto 1, the 66. I already have, and then the 89, and then probably the 95. The 89, 100%, right? The 95, I'm 95%. I don't know, right? We'll see. And then the DeLorean Mark II. So, and then I told myself that's a wrap. Like, what do I need more than fucking 5 vehicles, right?
Yep.
Because that's a lot of space. Granted, they're 6 scale, but I'm going to agree with Jay. You can okay, so they're not. The vehicles are 6 scale. The collection is 6 scale, but the vehicle doesn't feel like it's another figure sitting there, right? So right, it feels like it's another. It feels like a mix of a scale in a sense, right? Because now you have this new piece that's different than a figure, right? It's a big freaking vehicle. Much less how a lot of people in the chat right now, I know, and I've done it myself, will have like their slabbed, you know, their graded comics, perhaps with a figure or two that's relevant to that comic, maybe in a DTOF or some type of, you know, shelving display, you know, that kind of accentuates and kind of brings it together. Like thematically, you have different objects there, or as Mario pointed out, you know, someone else who had done the art prints, you know, with the figures, or you know, or maybe there is a statue out there that you really want, as I know a couple people in the chat mentioned as well, that you just can't get that figure either in a 6 scale form or in that style of pose.
Yeah,
right.
That's a thing, right? I'm just gonna get all 6 scale vehicles and I'm done. No, because I'm not gonna get the tumbler. Yeah, I know, but that is pretty much all the vehicles. I know. Yeah. I don't mean to, but you know, I'm just saying. Braden poses his Enterbait figures with their graded cards. That's badass.
Oh, yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
So that's really cool too, man.
That's a badass.
Chasen says, Mario, I've spent so much on 1/6 since January. It makes me wonder what statues I would have been able to buy with all that.
With all that, yeah. Hey, Chase, I mean,
that's all right.
Welcome to a whole new world, dude. Freaking Hot Toy Star Wars, man.
Yeah.
Rabbit hole, man.
It is.
It's a rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole. But as a lot of people in the chat have mentioned, dude, budgeting is key, man. Knowing how long you've been collecting, because I don't know how long everybody out there's been collecting for. And I don't just mean 1/6, but just, you know, an avid collector of something. Are you buying basketball cards, you know, Pokemon cards, comic books, fucking Hot Toys, Marvel Legends, Black Series, statues, whatever, Beanie Baby, whatever the fuck you got, you know, that's the point. Like, how long you been buying? Because once you've been doing something for a while, you tend to, well, hopefully you tend to start budgeting within, right? You understand the expectations. In our case right now with Hot Toys or 6 scale, we kind of know the rhythm of, you know, announcement to release, planning ahead, things of that. Now they've been kind of tossing it around a little bit with us, right? With these shit's going waitlist now all of a sudden this year. And, you know, so there's a little bit of a wrench, you know, thrown into the cogs for us right now. But for the most part, I think most people have been budgeting for their collection. Because you're right, like if you go too deep, you're just like, oh my gosh, I've got like 19 or 37 or 52 pre-orders, and what the hell's going on? And you can get in deep shit real quick. So, but if you pull back, right, and say, you know, I'm picking and choosing. Like for me, you guys know I don't really get a lot of Star Wars as far as 6 scale is concerned anymore. I have some OT figures, and I'm pretty content with that. And I can look at all this stuff and I can say, oh wow, look, this new Moff Gideon is probably gonna get a Hot Toy. He looks pretty damn cool. I don't need to buy him though. You know what I'm saying? I'm using him as an example. You have to be able to separate sometimes your fandom with the collection. And I know that almost sounds counterintuitive, but everything out there that comes out for the most part is pretty amazing. Yeah. You know, through our eyes as a collector. So we just got to know, like, hey, I'm going to stick with this, and you guys stick with that, and I will enjoy looking at your photos and hearing you guys talk about it and not feel like I'm missing out.
And I mean, it does. And I mean, it takes a lot of discipline to do that. And you have to know where your heart is, because we change. People change. Like one day you could be somebody, but like, look, Mando's not my thing. And then they see something that draws them to Mando. And then they're like, well, shit, Mando's now my thing. And you get into that line, but then you got to ask yourself how far you're going to go. You can't collect everything. Well, I'll say this. You can collect everything. You can't keep everything you collect. That's the thing. You can keep it, but you can collect everything and then to move on. You can, at one point, the Avengers was my end all. That was my thing. I was like, I struggled to get the first Avengers line in 2012, 2013, whenever it was. And it took me about, at the time I wasn't making the money I make now, So it took me about 3 years to get all the Avengers together, and I was happy. I was like, dude, this is it. This is the line for me.
Right.
And as I was buying that line, all this stuff, Luke, Stormtrooper Luke and Han, all these great Star Wars figures were coming out, and I was just missing them. Tarkin Vader 2-pack, was missing them. You know what I'm saying? And this is, how 𝗕𝗓𝗧𝗓 started. Because I was like, damn, I need to go backwards and get these things. Because I really wanted these things, but I was so tunnel vision on the Avengers.
Tunnel vision, yes.
And that's the thing.
Ahead.
That gets you caught up being tunnel vision. I like the fact now that my collection is it's more eclectic. It's more than just because I got bored. You know what I'm saying? I love Marvel. I love the MCU. Still love the MCU. I love that version of the MCU. But I'm glad that I've branched out and I was getting but I also told myself I can't get everything that Marvel puts out. You can't. I'm not going to be able to get everything from Star Wars. I'm not going to get everything from the Mandalorian. But you got to really pick and choose. Or if you're not willing to pick and choose, you're going to be buying and passing on stuff and getting new stuff with the old and with the new.
There was a time when Star Wars was actually manageable, dude. When they were just doing like the original trilogy, it was way easier. But now that they're getting into the Clone Wars and the Mandalorian shit, forget about it, dude. That's what's it's overwhelming now. It's too much. It is. So like my original focus was the original trilogy, right? And I knew I could swing it and still at the same time build up my MCU collection. But what I got tired of was that the MCU kept evolving, right? And I'm like, fuck, these movies just got better and better. And now there's going to be a new version, so I'm going to want, the newest iterations. So I told myself, when I'm done with the Civil War line, that's going to be it. That'll be it. And I had it. I had everybody set up. Badass display. And then I watched Endgame and Infinity War. I'm like, fuck.
But here's the thing. This is the management that we're talking about, time and money management and space management, right? Because I think we can probably all universally agree on definitely on the panel, probably even in the chat, that Infinity War and Endgame were pretty good movies. They were enjoyable movies. You watch them, you're kind of like, oh, that was really cool. You had a lot of good movie fun moments, right? We all like it for the most part, right? That doesn't necessarily mean we need to have all of Endgame, right? In that respect, right? Unless you really love that movie, and that's right. So that's what I'm saying. So like,
but see, it depends. We're a different breed, Jay and I.
Yeah.
We grew up. I mean, I grew up in that whole thing of, collect them all and shit. So if I could do it,
so did I.
All of us did. All of us did, right? So, but I still have the mentality. It sounds like Jay still has that mentality. You've become enlightened.
I've evolved. I have ascended to a higher plane of existence, my friend, where I'm like, I can enjoy the movie and I don't need the entire line.
Well,
and I don't mean that as an insult at all. I just mean,
I think Infinity War and Endgame are great stopping points. I do, because it's right there in the title. That was the end game of that Marvel, that Infinity Gauntlet, but that Infinity War, Infinity's Stone series, whatever they call it.
The whole saga, the Infinity Saga.
Yeah, the Infinity Saga. That's a good stopping point. For me, I look at my Marvel collection now is I want everything from Infinity Saga. I don't know what this new thing is going to be. So, and I ain't gonna lie, regardless of what people may think about the actual films and TV shows that they put out, some of the designs for these characters are great. They look good, and the figures and paint applications still look great. Like I personally thought She-Hulk was kind of shitty, but that She-Hulk figure is fucking amazing. So that's where it's going to get hard for me, because right up until now, everything for me was Avengers. My collection was mainly surrounded the first Avengers. I skipped Age of Ultron because I didn't like those figures. I didn't like the designs. And then Infinity War Endgame. And I was done, and I'm done. I'm pretty much done. But when those other figures come out, that's when it's gonna be like, oh shit. But I can cherry pick. I'm not locked into any. It's not like, oh, I want all these movies I want all the figures from Kane or whatever. I can just really cherry pick at that point.
Sure. I want to bring this up again 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗠𝗕𝗄, because this is exactly how I feel too, and this is a valid point, is that I feel like the comics are more timeless. Agreed. I mean, you're wearing a George Perez shirt right now, Infinity Gauntlet. You know, so I want comic representation when available. These superhero movies won't stop. True. And we'll be seeing new actors soon. They're already doing it with Harry Potter. And you guys know on the panel, definitely my bros, but a lot of people in the chat know too. I'm the same way. You can't see all my shit right now because the way my camera is, but everything up top here's a perfect example. I wonder if I can reach him. I'll give it a minute, but there's a lot up here and it's all comic related shit. There's all comic related stuff. Because I feel the same way, it's like, that's just me though. That's not the right way. There's no right way to collect, right? But if the nostalgia is there, the nostalgia is there for me for the comics. So I want the comic representation, because that's never going to go away from me. I'm never going to suddenly get sick of Chris Evans for whatever reason and be like, damn, I got a bunch of Chris Evans dudes as Captain America. I'm just saying, using him as an example, that, you know, I don't like that. Star Wars was different, and I've mentioned this before, is because when Star Wars came out, that was it. There was no comics. Star Wars came out in theaters, and these were the actors. So I want a Harrison Ford as a Han Solo. You know, I would need that Carrie Fisher. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's where they came from. Now, I can get that from people who didn't read comics, and their introduction to the comic heroes are the MCU. So I totally understand that perspective too. If they're like, no, I grew up with, you know, Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. That's Iron Man to me. I'm like, right. See, so I get that. That's akin to me with Star Wars back in the day, right? So and you know, I know I get poked fun of sometimes. You know, oh, you're just living in the 80s. I'm like, fuck yeah, I am. You know, or the 90s. But what I mean by that is, okay, like look at the Ghostbusters, right? Our Ghostbusters.
Timeless, not going anywhere.
Timeless. I'll never give them up. You know, timeless. Like you're like, I want that in my collection.
Yes.
As a collector, I would dare say I need that. Like we don't need anything, right? But you know what I'm saying? In my collection, for collection's sake, those are items that I need in that respect. I don't need a She-Hulk.
Totally understand where you're coming from, because, and I've kind of started doing that too. I lean more towards the classics, honestly, because I think you can't go wrong with it. You know, even like if somebody wanted to get a good jumping point from Marvel, or if they say, hey, what would be your, you know, top Marvel? I would say, hey, get that first Infinity War. I mean, that first Avengers line, and the figures don't cost that much. You can buy those backwards, and it's not going to kill you, because that's the first. It's never going to be a first ever again.
Right.
With the Ghostbusters, a great point. I see even with the 66 Batman, the same thing. It's classic. It's not going anywhere. It's only going to appreciate, you know, not just in value, but just in, you know, historically. It's, you know, it's
right. Historically, it's never gonna, you know, it fucking, to me, fucking Ripley. That's Ripley. It's never gonna change to me. This was, you know, this is Alien, bro. It's never gonna, like, that's never gonna deter me. Now, if they kept making them, right? Let's say Ripley turned into the fucking Terminator franchise, right? And she was just constantly, or even that fucking Terminator, dude. I don't need a Dark Fate Terminator. I don't need a Genesis, you know, Arnold. I don't. Right. That's where I go, because I go with what my classic is. What are the art pieces behind me? So this is Secret Wars. They're both Alex Ross. It's an Alex Ross Secret Wars, and that is the original X-Men with the giant size X-Men transition. Nice. Both Alex Ross. And then this is the Revenge. It's dark back here, but that's the Revenge of the Jedi movie poster up there. But I'm probably gonna move the art prints to the living room, because I do have those glow boxes coming. So I'm gonna have two like movie posters behind me, and that'll be. But that's cool. That's to the point though, right? Like, if you grew up with fucking the Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, right, and Clone Wars, and you're like, dude, that's Anakin to me. I want Anakin. I need him in my collection. Right. Then that's kind of how I feel with some of this stuff, right? So it's tough. It's tough because you also want to like the new stuff, right? Whether or not we enjoy, we can pick and choose. We could say, yo, Mando's fucking great. We love it. We love Book of Boba Fett, whatever. We love Obi-Wan. Who knows, right? It's everybody's taste, but then it's like current. So do you as a collector, do you want to keep being current? As people pointed out, there's just a lot of content that's just, it's going to constantly come out. So do you find yourself doing that? Do you find yourself buying fucking the Captain America, you know, Winter Soldier or Civil War line, and then cannibalizing that collection, selling it off to get the Infinity War and Endgame line, right? Did you take that Thor and then sell it for the new Thor? Because like that's what I mean by that. Does that
it gets old? It gets old.
Yeah. So
that's what I understand what you were saying as far as like, you know, for you to collect something that's already established, in which only thing that you would need to worry about, hey, if something else is coming out of the same thing, how much of an upgrade would it be for you to really consider picking it up?
Right.
You know, like say if we get 2.0s on this thing, on the Star Wars line, because original trilogy is my jam, right? It's already established. It's already established. It's already done. So all I need to worry about is then just bringing out, you know, adding to that line, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that's where my heart is at, and I still want to pick up every single thing, all this other shit up here. I mean,
nice, great deal.
And aside from the troopers as well, you know, my heart's there too. Everything else can probably go.
Is it though?
Troopers, hell yeah. You see my display. Yes.
Of course. And I've had a ton of troopers, and I'll be the first to tell you, man, I've sold them all. But that doesn't take away the fact that I still don't love stormtroopers. But do I need them all?
For myself, dude, it's like I love the clones. I've always loved the clone army, man. The fact that they're more, especially when they had different paint schemes, when they had different classes, when it was more military driven. I love that shit. You know, I love that even more than, you know, come at me, y'all. I love it more than the Imperial Stormtroopers.
That's fair.
You know,
there's nothing to come at you for. That's what you love, and that's all that matters,
man. So that's why for me, when I'm seeing these clones, I'm all in, dude.
That thunder is timeless, though. Just saying. Look, man, I brought a fucking revelation, dude, to the Six community, man.
That is funny.
Stream. Fat Thunder. I'm sorry, but continue, Mario.
Nah, that was I lost my train of thought.
The clones you like more, they're more military.
Yeah. And so that's what's more attractive to me. That's what I loved about them. And after really watching the Clone Wars and investing all that time, you know, I've grown to love them. So for me, when it comes to the Clone Army, I'm still building that. You know, I don't need to have like multiples of every single one unless they're different display options. Then I'll probably get one or two. But I don't need like, you know, there are some collectors out there that'll buy a case of 8, and it was cool. That's great. That's awesome to see, man.
Right.
I see some badass displays of, I don't know, 18 501st figures, and Anakin's right in the middle of them.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Sick
I bet you whoever
display.
did that really fucking loves the prequels.
Right. And that's freaking awesome.
And that's an amazing looking display.
Yeah. For myself, I mean, I got too much shit to worry about to dedicate the space for
me too.
For me, I couldn't do it. That's just it's too much. I would think I want a vehicle with all that space, you know. That's just me. Yeah.
But that's what's cool. We all have our own visions of sorts, and those visions can evolve, right? I swear I was gonna have every goddamn thing in Star Wars, and I was like, what am I doing?
But that's what makes that's what could make everyone's collection more unique.
Yes.
And stand out more than, you know.
I did, Peyton.
It's great. No, I love seeing everyone's collections. The way everyone displays their stuff differently, you know, which is great, you know. But when you have a collection that has all kinds of different things in it, different IPs, a bunch of one-offs, vehicles, stuff like that, that just it stands out. To me, it stands out. You know, it's more visually appealing. I mean, that's not to say that it's right or it's wrong. You know, it's just more visually appealing. You know, to me. You know, and that's it. So. And
that's what it has to be. It always has to be, because it's your collection. That's your space, your room, your life, your tastes, your preferences, your money. You know what I mean? In most cases. Yeah. So you have to. Let me hit up a couple of things in the chat here real quick, because Peyton, yes, I did. So Amazon is now they've acquired MGM. They want to bring back RoboCop. They want to bring back Legally Blonde. And they also want to bring back Stargate, and that's kind of what I'm most excited for. But we're gonna have to see how that goes down the road. But yeah, dude, I'm excited for all of that. I definitely am. And Collection Obsession says, Mafia, how deep are you going? Is X06 lines going? I would say deep. I'd have to cut back on Star Wars lines to be able to go fairly deep. What do you want is what you really have to ask yourself, man. And I don't mean to say that as a this or that, but it comes down to budget and space, right? And are you more leaning towards, Star Wars, or do you more lean to Trek, or do you want all Trek, or just picking choose, right? Only thing I can say is we're moving forward, not backward.
Let me ask you this, bro, because you seem to be consumed with all of the X06 figures right now. I mean, for obvious reasons, yeah, but aside from that, you're a huge, Star Trek fan, and that collection just keeps growing. When it comes to the point to where you can only display just that, do you have any future plans for that? If you run out of space to where all you're displaying is just Star Trek?
I guess I'd become a Star Trek channel.
No shit. So the
I don't know.
Damn.
The Ecto-1, those Ghostbusters, the Batmobiles. What happens to all of that?
That's a future Anthony problem, as Chasen would put it, right? I don't know yet. But believe me, I've been thinking about it. Well, listen, I got the living room still, and I just cleared out 6 DTOFs that I'm getting rid of. So,
well, here's the other question: do you have to display? Of course, you'll have it. You'll acquire all of it because of the work you do. But would you really need to display everything?
No, of course not.
Huh.
You would like to, though, because then you would feel like, why do I have this if I'm not?
Yeah.
If I don't have it on display.
Yeah.
And I understand that, there's points, Mario, yourself, that sometimes we have to store stuff because we just don't have the room. Yeah. I know you don't want to store it. You want to have it all on display. Oh, yeah. But if we don't have it, we don't have it. We're going to continue this conversation, but Miles is wondering, what editing software are you using? I'm in the market for something new and so many choices. Avid, Final Cut Pro, Premiere, Resolve. I personally use Premiere, After Effects, and Resolve. That's what I use.
Same here, minus Dissolve, which I'm getting in that.
But I'm also
that movie.
Oh, okay. Well, that works too. But whatever you're comfortable with, or I would suggest, if you don't mind learning, or if you're good at learning and picking things up, Resolve is freaking great for color grading and editing. It's really becoming an industry standard, and it's free. Yeah. And if you want to buy the paid version to do a couple different features, it's $300. So not that bad. Not that bad. Yeah, 10 downgraded to 6, ended up trading for other figures, so it worked out. Yeah, man. Anthony is Batman, Brother Cousins is Spider-Man, and Mario is the Hulk.
Ain't mad at that.
I'll take it.
What is it? Did I miss
I'm Batman. That's all that matters. So we're gonna win on that one. Yeah, and that's what makes it tough, man. Exactly, Tremble Dust. Don't fuck it up, Amazon. I hope not. I love it too. Dinesh, I'm with you. I love SG1. Yes, dude. Legally Blonde crossover with RoboCop. That'll be fire. Oh yeah. Borg Queen must buy. Yeah, Charlie. That's definitely yes. Khan is looking good. Yes, sir. Trying to catch up with a little bit of you guys in the chat. Yes, Jason, future Anthony. Unfortunately, right? Because I don't know. I mean, you can look here with Tremble Dust. My original plan with EXO was to get all the captains with one character from the respected crews, but wasn't feeling how Janeway come out, so plans change. Which I totally get. That's a fair point. And you have to like what you're getting. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's just how it is. 6 skill Trek Mafia. You never know, man. You never know, Mario. You never know. FBJ, a great point. I've curated almost 100 art prints.
Shit.
And I can't display all of them.
Freddie, do you just have a portfolio or something, man? Do you just choose to frame some of them and display them? I'm curious. Let me know.
Well, with Randall Perry, rotate your displays, keep things fresh. That's a good point. That's what you do.
But it's a pain in the ass. Holy shit! For me, my collection is off-site. It's in a secure storage facility. Temperature control and everything.
A secured off-site location.
Yes, but it's such a pain in the ass to go back and forth, man. I mean, the room is piled up with boxes, putting stuff away, putting stuff in, and just because of my displayable space is pretty large. My opinion, it just takes a while, and it's a pain in the ass. But when it's all said and done, it's like, fuck, this is dope. You know what I mean? So
Right.
yeah.
I will say, for John, hello. Did you get your 66 Batmobile electrics working? Was it the adapter? Yes, sir. It's blinking right now if you can see it. What it ended up being actually was not the power cord at all. It was the remote. I seemingly had a bunk remote. I think what happened was it went through customs, and because there's batteries in here, they must have, to mine, I'm assuming they opened it and did something, and I didn't bother checking, but Yost was right on it, and he sent me two new remotes just to make sure. They both worked no problem. So yeah, I'm absolutely ecstatic with that. Lael, my man, what is good?
What's up, bro?
Hey,
how you
what's up,
doing?
man?
Just getting in the house.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, we went to a function. It ran longer than we anticipated. We were supposed to be home about like an hour ago. But Toya, she accepted like an educations award tonight.
Oh, nice. Congrats on her. Dude.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
she got a teaching award. Basically she accepted that, and they kind of had everybody mingling, and she had to say a speech, and she went to a function early this morning, but then all the teachers and the professors and everybody that within the local area that were acknowledged had the function tonight where they accepted the award and stuff like that. So they had like this big banquet and everything for them. I felt underdressed as a motherfucker, but it was okay.
You dress like super dapper.
Yeah, but bro, I didn't understand. I didn't know that this was like a.
You didn't know what kind of function you were going to?
Yeah, nobody knew. I didn't know. Like she was dressed already because she had that function this morning or earlier today, which she had to go to like what is called the Hamilton Health Center here, because Toya has. Mario, I think you've seen the mural that they did of her. Yeah. So they wanted her to. Well, they used her likeness for the mural, whatever. It's might as well say it's her, but the artist's interpretation that the city was for something, really dope. The symbolism of it was really dope. But she had to speak about that, and then they had the educational function award this morning, so it was dope. Yeah, it was definitely.
Oh yeah, he didn't understand the assignment. No, that's cool, though, man. If you had a good time, though.
I definitely didn't understand the assignment because I had some Slacks t-shirt on and some Jordans and a jacket. That was it. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know what the hell was going on, but it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, well, hell yeah, man. Well, I'm glad you're able to make it, man. We're shooting the shit on a specific topic, and I'll get your thoughts on it here in a second. But Hoth's Hometown Hero, the $5 bomb, dude, thank you, my man. Says, does anyone even care about the N1 anymore? I feel like that party has ended. I still think April 20th, if it's coming, though. I kind of care because I want to see Mario shave his beard.
April 20th, really? April 20th, really? 420, the stoner holiday you believe was going to come out, bro.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing, bro. It can drop. I mean, still, May the 4th is right around the corner. Like, and that's still what the buildup is for pretty much majority of what they're going to reveal right now. Like, they're holding a lot of stuff back so they can still do it. I just think that right now the ship is sell because if they had every opportunity to do it already. You know what I mean? We're still within the 20th anniversary of certain things, but Clone Wars, I mean, I don't know if the N1 had anything to do with that because it was more towards the Phantom Menace, everything that happened, with that. And, of course we got Mando. But I don't know, bro. If they're going to do it, they would have done it already. For them to wait this long, it's just way too long. Like you got Iron Studios that actually have done their rendition. You have other people that are actually doing it. Even Lego is jumping in the fray. You have so many different.
Drop too.
Yeah, HasLab is basically talking about doing. So if they would have done it. I mean, again, it's not saying that they won't do it, but I just think that they're taking way, way too much time. And it's just like, even once it's released, even if it's released, put it that way, if it's released, is it going to get enough attention that people are going to really care and pre-order the thing? So I don't know. We have to
if they make it limited.
If they make it limited, yeah, they can definitely pull that off.
If this last episode of Mando is really divisive, which is some of the rumors that I'm hearing, well, I'm wondering if the demand will still even be there.
What
really?
episode? You mean the finale?
The finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're saying it's divisive.
Yeah, I'm hearing it's gonna be extremely divisive. We'll see.
So was that Twitter that was accurate?
I don't know. I didn't validate it, so I'm just I'm just saying what if.
Because it was the actor who
supposedly
who is Mando. That's not 𝗕𝗘𝗧.
What
right?
you mean? What he said is going to hurt a bit.
Yeah, something along the lines.
Right?
Yeah,
he was kind of sounding like maybe
But this the thing is, it's like, how can we interpret that though? Like how can we interpret what he's saying? He could be saying something totally different. Because we're hearing that from him, but then we're hearing from Filoni and everybody else that said, Filoni himself was like, they think it's going to be pretty satisfying, and people are going to love it, they're going to like it, this, that, and the third. So when you hear that, even 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗢𝗡 herself was like, y'all do not know what's coming, it's going to be amazing and stuff like that. So I think it's from a certain standpoint, and I think that he meant something. Probably told it we're just reading it like everybody can read it a certain way. I don't know. But if they do something stupid, then they know that there's going to basically be a backlash with it. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
We'll see what happens.
I'm just waiting to see it. I'm not drawing any type of speculation, or I have no type of expectation. I just know, I will say right off the back, damn it, y'all better not make the armor evil. I will fuck y'all up if y'all do some shit like that. Don't do that.
I know, right?
I've been theorizing that from the get go with her helmet and everything. And
yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be dope though if it does have like that bait and switch type of situation at the entire time. We know that Maul had some loyalists. You know what I mean? He has some loyalists to his cause.
I think a red herring is Gideon's outfit. Look at that helmet. Look at in the red and the black all together. That could be a whole.
Yeah, I could see that, but it would almost take away from her character though, since the first season. That the upbringing of Din and her involvement and everything would almost feel like a flip switched, like a Winter Soldier type thing. Like it didn't feel like in character.
Like it like something. It's sort of like what we got from what's it Game of Thrones. Well, we didn't expect, like, the way they threw it in there, like, was just unexpected. Like, we didn't get any kind of lead up. But I don't know.
Yeah, that was so forced, man.
Even when she bought in, when she asked Bo to come in and like, hey, come with me in private, remove your helmet. I felt it a little bit there. I was like, is this where we gonna get a turn? Is she trying to bring all the Mandalorians together? Could be. Who knows?
It could be. I mean, like I said, not to give it away for people who haven't seen this last episode. I don't know. But just certain things that happened in that episode was like, could that be, what I mean? Because if that's the same, you can also even question 𝗕𝗏𝗏's intentions at that point. You know what I mean?
That's where I was thinking. I'd be like, well, they'll just grab this dude and be like,
you can even question that. Like, there's so many different things to kind of, that we gotta. I'm just like, again, myself. I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna wait and see what they do. If it is, even if it is a switch, no, they better not do that to Koska Reeves either, man. They better not do that to her.
Yeah. Well, see, my concern is I think that they were gonna kill off Din, man. I think Mando was gonna be gone, but I don't know if that's too far of a stretch, given.
It's way too far of a stretch to do something like that, because if they did that, then if they did something like that, then bringing in or bringing back Grogu would be pointless at that point. It would be the dumbest idea to bring him back if you're going to kill off Din, knowing that the safest place for him at that point would have been with Luke. You know what I mean? So
sure, but that could create. Yeah. Well, let me put it this way. So, if for anybody out there that's watched The Walking Dead, Andrew Lincoln played Rick Grimes, right? And he was kind of getting tired of it because he lives in the UK, and he was tired of the fucking Georgian swamps and wanted out, so he left. and they set it up to where he was like captured something. Did he die in the explosion? Did whatever happen? And then he was gone for a while.
Is he back
but then
now?
he came back.
Oh no, he was gone for the whole season until the end.
For like
of
2
his last.
seasons. Like, yeah, he was gone.
Really?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
he was.
brought-
He's been. You're right.
And he did come back like right at the end. So I'm wondering if that's the case. If they were like, because I know with Pedro, he hasn't really. There was a lot of rumblings. He wanted, not to wear a helmet. He's not really feeling it. Now he's got HBO money over there with Last of Us going.
Well,
He's got a lot of shit going
I hope
on.
they don't do that because
Not
that
at
shit-
Celebration. But do you see
that
what I'm
shit,
saying? Like,
yeah,
could
that
something happen in
killed
this
The
episode
Walking
where he's
Dead.
gone, captured, perhaps dead, perhaps gone?
That would definitely kill the franchise. I'm not
That
gonna
killed The
lie.
Walking Dead.
You think so?
That would definitely kill the franchise. And here's the thing. Now, mind you, from their point of view, and just to kind of, they did say that again, this isn't called the 𝗕𝗓𝗏 show. It is the Mandalorian. We know that, but we know that the focus for 2 seasons, have been on the 𝗕𝗓𝗏 as a
Din Djarin.
character.
Yeah.
So it would make literally no sense, but I mean, it just depends on what they're trying to do. If they're focusing in on Bo-Katan, if they're focusing in on the rest of the Mandalorians, and we know that the plan was, and Filoni even said this last season, was that again, we're talking about a character such as Bo-Katan that her house has been disgraced. You know what I mean? Because of the family bloodline and what actually took place. So it is, we sort of knew, and we didn't know, but I sort of thought that this would be a redemption story for her. But to bring all the other Mandos in the fray, that's something, totally different. I mean, with Pedro, he was off. We know that, he was off doing, Last of Us, and he's been, focused on that. His voice is all he's been lending to the show, especially to the 3rd season. But at the same time, I mean, knowing how beloved that character is, I don't think they're going to kill him off. I don't. I really, really don't think that they're going to kill him off. I think the sacrifice of 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘, was already a big one. Not really a major one, but a big one for a lot of people who follow that character.
Right.
But, for Mando, I don't think that they're going to kill him off. I just think that there will probably still be some limits, because he's been limited this entire show. You know what I mean? This entire season, there hasn't been a lot of focus on him.
I'm sorry, has he been in the costume at all in this season?
I don't think so. I
Really?
really don't think so.
Doesn't seem that way.
Because I really don't think so. He's never, because not once has he been without the actual. He slid it up slightly to drink something, but that was it. You know what I mean? We haven't seen him without the actual helmet. He's had it on, so he's lended his voice this entire season.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen him in any sizzle reels either.
No.
Where to lead us to believe that he was actually in the helmet. So who
No.
knows?
And he wasn't at Celebration.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So it just makes me, I don't know. It
Yeah.
would have been cooler if they just called the show The Mandalorians.
Yeah,
Like,
they could. They could.
plural, because then you can be like, oh, look, there's all this different culture from these different factions and whatnot, and it kind of a revolving, not necessarily an anthology, but maybe this season would be more. Do you think maybe this season would be what's the word I'm looking for? People would have warmed up a little bit more to the season if that was the case, because there's a lot of people that are like, oh, Mando's not even here, it's just Bo-Katan, da 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 da. But if they were like, well, the show's The Mandalorians,
Yeah.
would it
I
be
don't
more?
know.
I
mean,
in the
You see what I mean?
I think in the end they're still going to do something crazy, and just the Mandalorian is going to be Grogu still, right? Change
think
of
so?
plans. Change of plans. Originally, things were set up for Pedro Pascal to finish up the show as the Mandalorian, but now since Grogu is their bread and butter, and they're trying to train him up as in the ways of the Mandalore, I think they could do something like that, something crazy.
I
Grogu's
think-
going to be the Mandalorian.
I think that's weird. You can't put, at the end of the day, Grogu's a fucking puppet. Stars sell the show. That's just show business. They need, and Pedro was hot. He is. He's hot. Katie is hot right now too, but I still think Pedro is he's still the man. Yeah, Last of Us is there, but Last of Us, I mean, depending on from what I'm hearing, they're going to do the next couple of seasons. Then they're doing part 2 of the game, and they're going to cut that up into 2 seasons, and I would envision that. I would think they may do something well, keeping, spoiler alert, keeping Joel's character a little longer in the show than they did in the game, just to capitalize off Pedro's heat. But still, that's 2 seasons, and we all know how HBO does seasons. It takes them like years to put out a season. You know what I'm saying? It's like 2 years. It's like filming another movie. So I don't see him leaving, Mando right away. I think a lot of that could be speculation, because at the end of the day, he is the Mandalorian.
Yeah. I don't see it either, because of the simple fact that this is ending, this season, the season, conclusion or the finale is Wednesday. Immediately after that, they're focusing on, the main focus from here is going to be on the Ahsoka show and setting up, Thrawn, Heir of the Empire, that direction, or they're kind of going in that direction. Even though we know that Filoni has talked about him and Jon Favreau have actually talked about, it's funny because I was watching something about Mary the other day, and remember when at the very end of the movie, she was like telling him like she wanted to be with him, and he was like, but what about Brett Favre? And that's what I was basically about to call Jon Favreau. I was about to call him Favreau. But we know that they're talking about season 4 of the Mandalorian. So, and that he's already said that they have it written already. So it's going to be interesting. I don't think that you close off Mando's story this way. I don't think you do it that way, because it would be stupid to close off. Not Mando, but Din Djarin. Yeah, it'd be dumb to close off his story that way.
He doesn't. Only one episode left, and there's not like a build up. Maybe
and that's not build up to let us know. And the thing is, it's like for his voice, he's lending just his voice to the character right now. That's all he has to do.
Work.
Then if that's the case, if Pedro is just lending his voice and he leaves, I mean, would you recast or do you kill him off?
Nah, you just lend your voice. Because the thing is,
he could literally phone it in.
Yeah, he can literally just continue to lend his voice.
What if he didn't even want to do that? Is what I'm saying. Would you
hire
thing
like if he's like, I just want out, contract renewal, no thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm out.
Yeah, because I think you can easily hire a different voice actor that can mimic that voice. I've seen it. I've heard it.
You could. You definitely could. But like, and they have people that can do it now. But I don't know. I don't know a person's set of circumstances. But if I can make money by just lending my voice and not actually being there, I'm gonna do that shit. You know what I mean? Right. I'm definitely, because he can be on the set of Last of Us season 2 filming and just jump in a box and say, look, I need to record such and such, and do that. Watch it, record, and boom. That's all he necessarily has to do. He doesn't have to fly off location to be at a different location. You know what I mean? Stuff like
get
that.
up early, get into the set, wardrobe, whatever.
In the pandemic, they had a lot of people doing that. They sent, I think, even my job, they sent some people to do like voiceover work. They had they did it from an iPhone with a great mic. And then they also sent them like a kit that had the mic and everything. Like, this will give us HD recording of your voice. And then they did it like that, mailed it back to them or whatever, overnight it, and there it was, boom, right there. Or just sent it over the damn internet, sent it over the wire.
We need Mafia in the voiceover, man. I want to see that. What is that Russian cat thing that you got, Lael? What is that? Your space cat, space dog, whatever it is?
Space mouse. That's what I'm saying. Like Astro Mouse, bro. Like if Mafia can basically do voiceovers from his home for Astro Mouse, bro, he doesn't have to leave his house. All he's doing is a voiceover. They're taking clips of his voice from our show, and it's just easy. You know what I mean? So if he can do voiceover and make that Astro Mouse money, he can do that. You know what I mean? So that's just.
I said, bring him to life, man. Hashtag bring him
to life, bro. Astro Mouse. I'm telling you, Astro Mouse is coming, bro. He teased it last night on what's the name show when we did a Rob show last night. Astro Mouse was live in full effect. He was rehearsing on the show.
Fuck it, I was so tired last night too. But that's a but you guys are right though. I mean, at the end of the day, it could just be voice. You know, I don't know about Astro Mouse Lives, Charlie. I know it's all in good fun, but
Oh man,
Astro Mouse Lives 2023.
I want to see that
Astro
right now.
Mouse.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, the point still stands either way, I guess. Even yes, if I wanted, any of us could do that. We can do voiceover work anywhere, and not necessarily have to be there. And
anywhere you
and
want.
they get, with the AI tech, they can do too. They don't even have to. Realistically, they can get somebody similar and modulate the voice. And you, like you said, you've got him walking around at Galaxy's Edge, and a lot of those actors sound like Mando. Yeah.
Because Lateef Crowder, who's basically the one who's in the suit, along with the other guy at Celebration, he said, "Look, I've played multiple characters in the show. I've played multiple Mandalorians in this show. Like, he's been in different versions. Like, his voice was the voice you heard during the whole when they went back and saved Navarro. His voice was one of the ones you actually heard in the suit. You know what I mean? So again, he's been doing different things as well. So I mean, he doesn't, Pedro doesn't necessarily have to be there on set to in the suit at all. You know what I mean? He could just continue to lend his voice. But I don't personally think that it's going to be his end and his demise. But at this point, we say Astro Mouse is a dope rapper name.
I mean, yeah, but
that could be a dope name for a band too.
It could be,
bro.
Astro Mouse.
Hell yeah, embrace it now. Fuck it. I don't know, man. He may, but it's tough to say right now, right? Because of what's going on with him, that maybe he will be, but maybe he won't. I put a poll in the chat. 22% said they'll still watch if he's gone. 47 said no. 30 is saying maybe. So it's interesting to see. I don't mind if he's gone, if, like what Mario's saying too, if he's replaced or he just does voiceover or something. But the show did be advertised as such, that this was his show. So it would be kind of weird. It's like the main character of his own show is no longer there. You'd be like, what? I don't. That doesn't.
And there was no
work.
major setup. And I'm like, yo, they would have to really discuss that and be like, yo, do we want to take that risk? I don't care how much of the focus has been on Bo-Katan. Like, even like with the last episode, you saw Grogu in her lap as she was flying the gauntlet. You know what I mean? So there's a connection that's been performed between them two. But also keep in mind that there is a movement out there right now. There's a strong movement out there. Like, again, there was a lot of people that didn't like fucking focus is like going off me. There's a lot of people out there that didn't like the whole Raylo situation. But now we have this Din Djarin and Bo-Katan movement where a lot of people want them to be together as a couple.
What are you doing?
He's using the force, bro, to refocus his fucking shit.
What
He's
is
like,
that?
come on, man.
Yeah, bro.
What is that, dude?
Fucking camera, bro.
That's funny.
But yeah, so there's a lot of people that want that, bro.
I remember that shit. Valerie, man. The Hogan family. Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah.
Yeah, they recasted her, but I know. Yeah, it really depends, man.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
using force,
I
bro.
get it. Trying to get that focus. It's weird.
Yeah, it just slides out every now and then, bro. That didn't sound right.
Well, it does. I mean, it's only natural, right? I mean, if you're, in the moment and shit happens. I mean,
shit happens. It just pops out every now and then.
Shit happens. You heard it here first, folks. No, I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I find it, and I'm not going to talk about it because I know most of you guys haven't even seen it. I know Mario or Lael hasn't, but I also find it interesting and awesome at the same time that next week, because Picard's been running concurrently, which was 10 episodes, but it started 2 weeks early. So it's kind of cool that I've been able to like have these two shows going on at the same time, and they're both going to have their finales next week. So I think next week's just going to be a really cool fucking week, man. Getting to see both of these shows end. It's a cool time right now for sci-fi fans in general, and then as we mentioned earlier, with hopefully, because Amazon picked up MGM and they're thinking about redoing Stargate, I'm like, dude, so I'm all for more sci-fi, but it'll be cool next week. Either way, we'll have
as
a lot
long
to
as
talk
they do
about.
Stargate right, bro. Don't bullshit. Don't do that. That's a franchise that I love. Do not F that up, bro. Don't do it. Don't. If you can't, if you're incapable of doing it, and don't do it just, I mean, we know it's all about money and stuff like that, but put your heart and soul into it, knowing that there's a lot of fans who actually love the franchise. Don't F around. Don't do that.
Yeah. That's how I feel. No, Jay is not quite caught up yet. And I've been talking with Terry Metalis.
2.5.
I have been talking with Terry Metalis. You guys know he's a bud of mine, and we're trying to figure something out where he's okay to come on. I just kind of have to leave it at that. That's kind of, red tape Hollywood stuff, but I think so. So we want to.
They'll wait until after the season finale?
Yeah,
he can probably come on after that.
Yeah, because then it's kind of like the dust has settled and we can talk, and so we'll see. But I think that's going to be really fun, and regardless of whether or not he can, we're definitely going to talk about it. I'm actually going to try to be like, dude, just come on next Saturday, even though it's a Saturday night show. But come on, let's see. But no promises on that, because that would be awesome. Yeah,
Rob, Jay, and Terry, that'd be dope.
Yeah, because Rob's going to come on next Saturday too. So I was like, and it's going to come up. We're going to be like,
oh yeah, I can take the night off, man, and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, you could go watch season 3, bro.
Shoot, I'm gonna extend my Disneyland stay, bro. What are you talking about?
I can do that too, man. What are we all going to watch after the end of next week? I mean,
is there anything coming up?
No,
not until August. Well, for me, not until August. What? No. Because I think that, I don't know. I got to see, because there's a couple of things that might be coming. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's
well, as far as Star Wars, right? Ahsoka's August. Is that
Ahsoka's August? But I know that we have Secret Invasions. That's coming up.
That's right.
In June.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's coming up.
What's going on with The Boys? Is there supposed to be a new season coming out of that too?
Yeah, they're filming that right now.
Yeah, that's probably not going to come out till the end of the year or next year.
Anyone besides me excited to see Evil Dead Rise next week?
I'm excited about that because it looks so good.
It looks good.
And I'm so glad that they decided to actually put it in theaters where you can get that theatrical experience. It looks dope as hell. It does. It really does.
When it came out, what was that, 10 years ago? That one was good too, actually.
The remake, like that kind of reboot. It was okay.
Yeah.
That was good.
I've always enjoyed Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
I just always have. Like, especially in Army of Darkness. And then, he was in Hercules. He was Autolycus, the thief. And I always loved Bruce Campbell. And I love the show, the Evil Dead show that they did.
It was great. I think they ended that wrap. It either wrapped perfectly or too soon. I wanted to see one more season.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would. Well, it's pretty fucking gory, but it's also like that it has that Bruce Campbell, why is his name escaping me? Sam Raimi kind of style, because those two work together. That they're always together.
All the
that's
time,
that's like Johnny Depp with fucking Tim Burton. You know what I mean? It's like, and there's that kind of style of movie.
That vibe,
yeah, exactly. So but it's definitely not for everybody, man, because it's pretty fucking gross a lot of times. Yeah, exactly. But I like Bruce Campbell, so it's hard sometimes. You're like, damn, I want to watch this. I kind of, because you understand that it's campy. It's not meant to be like some of these other types of films, right? But it's still pretty crazy. But it'd be nice to see. They're working on the Alien show too on Hulu. I don't know if that's gonna work out or be good or when it's coming out, but that'll be pretty cool, hopefully. But I think they're talking about it's supposed to be with the corporation though, so I don't know how exciting that sounds as a story for aliens, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to see, man.
Oh, hold on. I was supposed to read something to Mario real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hold on a second. Give me a second. I knew I was supposed to read it. This is serious too. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing. So the guy's name is 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗢. He lives in the UK. So hold on. I forgot that I was supposed to read this. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. It's
There
not
you go.
coming up. All right, here we go. Okay. Greetings from the UK. Thank you and welcome to our country. Thank you for coming in and visiting and being such a amazing person. Would like to let you know that that I constantly watch your show every week. Great content as always, and I also watch Uncivilized Scoundrels. Let Mario know that I do applaud his efforts for bringing us such great content each and every week. He is such an amazing person and can't wait to meet him. Hopefully I'll be able to meet him soon. That's it.
That's amazing, dude. Thank you for that, man.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm touched. Shit.
Yeah,
That
bro.
is awesome.
Bro, like there's people out there. That's what I'm saying. Like there's people out there
Yeah.
that watch us, bro.
That's what's crazy.
And you don't
You don't
know
realize it. You kind of think like
how
we're all,
much
like,
you have a reach in different places.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was like the beauty of being at Star Wars Celebration
Mhm.
and being at any type of con and function. And I like, the first thing I do is like, if I see him and I meet him, I embrace him, bro. You know what I mean? Because I want you to know that we aren't untouchable. You know what I mean? And at the same time, like we do this, you know, what you see on camera is the same person that you're going to actually see in public. And that's what I'm saying. Like they watch all of us, you know, they watch Mafia, they watch Jay, they watch you, they watch, you know, pretty much everybody who's a content creator. And, you know, we're like that gateway to, you know, what they enjoy about collecting. It's crazy like how a lot of us started around the pandemic. You know what I mean? Everything that we actually done was surrounding around that pandemic, around the time that, you know, a lot of people were locked in, and they, you know, this is the only safe space that they had to watch for a level of entertainment. And I'm like, yo, that's incredible, bro. Like that's an incredible thing. So, you know, you never know how many people are watching and, you know, really like the stuff that you do. And that's why I say, like, even with that, it also garnishes a level of responsibility at the same time. So yeah, man, like that, you know, is incredible. So yeah.
Did you?
No, I agree.
Did you
And
mention his name in the chat? His chat handle? Do we know who it is?
Do we know who it is?
In the chat.
Collect Inspire. No, he's not in the chat.
Inspire? Okay.
Yeah. Today is Sunday.
Yeah,
Remember
you never
last-
know, which is crazy. I mean, granted, you know, I'm
Oh, Regan, that's what's up.
you know, I speak with a lot, but you know, I mean, when we had Terry in the show, just in the chat, chatting it up with people, Terry's a collector, you know. He's a big collector. You know, the actor, you know, who plays Captain Shaw, he's a huge collector, huge nerd like us. You know, people watch. People tune in regardless, you know, if they have time, and it's such a cool feeling regardless of status, you know, anybody just having a place like Lael said makes it worth what we do, in my opinion, you know, because that's something that we never had growing up at all.
Nope.
We never had any of that. So, and I will continue, but Blurred Dad, man, thanks so much, dude, for celebrating 13 months, dude, of membership on the channel, man. Thank you, brother. He said, when is Fennec going to drop?
How long has it been?
Well,
over a year,
bro, it was crazy because there was plans on that dropping. I mean, well, I don't know, because a lot of people were saying it could be dropping around May 4th. You know, her and Casca Reeves. I mean, I know that's been like a talk, but I don't know.
Can we talk about May 4th real quick? I mean,
Sure.
just the idea about.
Yeah.
Are you guys expecting, or would you guys want to see nothing but Return of the Jedi announcements for May 4th? I mean, considering what they did last year with Attack of the Clones, May 4th, that's all we got was just pure Attack of the Clones for the anniversary.
I'm
right?
biased. I would love to see more Return of the Jedi only,
Right, but
they also
you
put
think
out
they'll
that
actually do
20th
that?
Clone War.
Mm-hmm. I think there's going to be like a lot of, there's going to be a mix between both. There's going to be focus on Return of the Jedi with sprinkles of Clone Wars in there. That's what I believe it's going to be.
I agree, 100%.
I think I agree with that too. It's going to be, well, my prediction. So who knows? We never know. But my prediction is yes, the same. More like 70% Return of the Jedi, 30% Clone Wars. You know, because they're putting Jedi back in the theater too. It is OT. It is their big 40th. You know.
Yeah.
I think we're still. I know we're going back to it. I still may. A part of me still thinks that we'll get an M1 announcement.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I still think that because I just feel that they have to. They've done.
Why?
The reason
why would they have to?
Because they have tricked us so many times with the cockpit,
Wow.
with the 66. They got to do it. They really went out of their way. Like, it's really coming, guys. Look, it's really coming. So they
Do
really
me a
gotta
favor.
do that shit.
Y'all, do me a favor if y'all can. If you're facing your camera right now, take your hand and cover the bottom of Mario's chin, and you'll be able to basically see what he looks like.
Oh, look at this! Look, he's
see
so
that?
cute, baby
You
face.
see, you see that?
Oh.
If you without
Where'd
the
you
beard,
go,
bro,
man?
you can.
That's great. Oh man,
Yo.
don't be shy. Don't be shy, Mario.
Yeah,
I love it.
bro.
No.
Nah.
It's funny because look, this is what's gonna happen. The N1 is gonna come out, and he's not gonna shave it off, and then we're gonna give him hell.
No,
for
you
it.
know what? I told him he don't have to shave the beard off, but if they release it, he has to sing the entire song to Never Gonna Get It. He has to sing that entire song, even the high part. He has to
You
sing it.
only have until Wednesday, bro. That's it. Wednesday's the deadline.
For who? I didn't say Wednesday. I said May 4th.
I said Wednesday.
end
Dude,
of May.
we didn't even set the terms for you yet. So as far as I'm
There's no
concerned,
terms for me. If there's terms for me, there's terms for everybody on the panel.
well, then why am I the only one being victimized?
Because you're the one that's constantly.
You're the only
being
one
like,
that's saying
"That
it. It's
shit
not
ain't
coming.
Right.
Right? Listen, Charlie makes a good point, though, man. You would have one mean Fu Manchu. You could totally do it.
Yeah, you could do the Fu Manchu, bro.
I would love it.
could.
Do that. You could do that, man.
And okay, if I win, here's what I want you to do. Your shit's coming off, but God, I hate to say this.
Go ahead.
I want to see a Hitler stash on you, bro. For a month.
What? No, I'm not gonna rock
For a month, dude. For a month, dude. That's what you're doing, bro.
There's only one other person who rocked that.
I know. You're gonna be the third.
No. Who was rocking that for a while? Who was rocking
Leo's
that?
like, nah. Leo's not gonna be on the show for a month.
Don't do that.
I know, because it would look bad, especially me. What do you want me to do? And I got no fucking hair on my head as it is. That's not a good look for me. That's not a good look for me.
That's not my problem.
All right. I don't know. Yeah, it was
You just
Jordan.
have to
You're right.
dress
I knew
like
it was.
Fred
Yeah.
Durst for like an entire month.
I could do that. That's an everyday. It was Jordan. That's what I was thinking. Jordan had it going for a while, man. Remember?
Did he
that
do
was
it?
Yeah, Jordan for years. That's the only person I know.
Out of all
who did.
people.
Like
Out of all people, the GOAT. Wow. Well, I
it's just,
remember. That's crazy.
Yeah, he did. Kinky Sphincter though with a $5 bomb. Dude, thank you, my man. He says it comes Mario shaves and it doesn't, then Lael gives me his Jyn Erso.
He's so thirsty for your Jyn Erso, bro.
You know, I act like Kinky
What's that
Sphincter doesn't even exist anymore, bro.
Is that what it is?
He only exists when you speak his name. He's Voldemort to me.
That's funny. Yeah, Charlie Chaplin, Frank Zappa.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's not really a good look for me. But still, that shit's pretty funny, man.
Hold on, did you shave this side of your face, or did you just grade it out?
I shaved.
Yeah.
I shaved it
Oh,
down.
you shaved. Okay.
Yeah, I was getting a little crazy.
Dude.
I don't like just fully shaving.
Okay,
Why don't you fully shave?
The Charlie Chaplin look is what you're gonna have, dude. But I want to see that.
I'm just gonna.
I want to see that, dude, by Thursday night, dude. It's going down. So
no, it's not
Saturday,
gonna happen because I didn't even
Saturday,
say that
when
shit,
you're
bro.
talking with your Trek show, bro, that's all I want to see is that little landing strip right there, like your upper lip.
All right, maybe, but I don't think so because I even said like end of May.
Nah, we didn't agree to that.
All
you
right.
said for the duration.
Hey,
look at that.
Hey,
congratulations on
you got
this
it.
man. A round of
Yeah,
applause.
I have to put that motherfucker up every since, every time he's always pointing his screen and then, this one? Yeah.
Oh, you notice right now how I don't even have him on in frame.
Yeah, no.
Right now,
Finally, because since I got mine, you just took it off frame. I see what you're doing.
No, necessarily.
You definitely took it off frame.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's dope. That's dope that you finally got this figure right here, bro. That's awesome. I'm really happy that
I
you
know.
finally got
And
this
mine.
figure.
And so
That's
which way do I
awesome.
go? Do I have to do this too? Because mine would be like, all right.
No,
I
this
see
is
it.
just between
Okay,
Lael and I.
okay.
That's
I
it, dude.
Oh, well, I can talk. But
This
you
is all
got
between
it.
the two of us.
I know,
I
but
see it.
congrats, man.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Here, I'll
Yeah,
move
That's
this
a great
back
loot.
over.
That is a great loot. That really
Yeah,
is.
this one, and it's the deluxe with the. That's the main thing that I wanted
There
to.
you
to
go.
get.
You gotta get it with all
You
the
definitely
shit.
got to get it. Shout
There
out
was
to
only-
Agent Silver
there-
Fox. Yeah.
You mean the
Was-
exclusive or
Remember, because there was one without the the poncho and the hat
Oh,
and
there
stuff
wasn't?
like that. It was it was like a regular version without
Yeah.
it. So
the regular one? The regular release was everything in it.
this one, because this one
yeah.
says special edition.
The special edition is a Stormtrooper belt.
This has a special
Right.
Stormtrooper belt too.
That's,
Right.
that's what it is. That's what
Right.
it is.
Yeah.
That's
That
the
was the
regular
only
one.
thing.
So
that's-
it had
regular
the,
one
the
doesn't have a
poncho and
Stormtrooper
everything, whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
why
All
would they
that
say they
crazy
didn't?
deluxe
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
That's the only difference was
I
the
love how you only
Stormtrooper
see
belt.
Lael's eyes right now talking.
I know.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Right
bro.
now, dude.
Yeah, bro.
That's like
I love
the guy in Home Improvement.
Home Improvement.
Right.
Right.
You're like,
He's the
That's
neighbor.
why I'm keeping it up
Behind
here.
the
I was like,
fence.
Home Improvement. Shout out to Agent Silver Fox, bro. Like, bro, he is got to be. I mean, bro, he is the coolest person. He has the most beautiful wife. Like, she is amazing. She's such a nice person, bro. We hung out like 3 days straight, and bro, it was the time of my life. Like, literally, like, we had so much fun at Celebration. And Mario, you get a chance to meet him if you go to Japan, because he'll
Oh,
be
you
there
mean,
as
you mean
well.
when we go to Japan?
When you go to Japan,
When
I'm
we
trying to
go
get
to Japan.
trying to get
Yeah.
Jay and Mafia.
Well,
to
so
go,
I was
bro.
talking to Rob last night,
Mhm.
and I told Rob, I was like, I will just fly to LA, I guess, if we plan it right. Because then I don't know about everybody else, but myself, Mario, and Rob, we can all be on the same flight.
Hell yeah, dude.
You see what
Yeah,
I'm
that'd be
saying?
dope.
Because why would I fly out from here? California flight's like 45 minutes.
If
From here.
I'm saying this, if Rob goes, bro, if he
Oh,
goes,
he's got to go.
he better go, bro.
Can
If
you
he
imagine
goes-
Rob at
Yeah.
You
night?
guys talk about that last night?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Japan.
they talked about it last night on the show.
Oh, I gotta go back and watch that replay then.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, it could be
Yeah.
really fun. I've always wanted to go to Japan anyway, so it'd be cool
Is
to
he
be
considering
able to.
it?
yeah.
Or, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want Jay to go though, sort of,
Why?
Why I can't go?
Oh, well, why can't Jay go?
because
Look at him, he's sad. Why would you do that to Jay?
Because he's a pimp.
Yeah, but the cool thing is like when we go, we're gonna be like, it would be a crazy. Like, people will take pictures of us, and I don't mean that because of YouTube shit. I just mean that there'd be like a whole gang of like Americans here. You know what I mean? That's a
Exactly,
huge,
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
oh,
or
really? I
or
didn't
run
know
the
that,
other
bro.
way.
Oh yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah.
going over there. I'm just gonna say I'm going over there and being good.
Not me.
I'm being good.
Not me. I will.
Me?
You'll have some fun, man.
Christian, let's go, bro. For real.
Yeah,
Let's go.
That's because you two motherfuckers ain't got no reason to be good,
that's right. So
right.
we're gonna have
especially
some fun,
Mario's
man.
ass.
Dude, I am staying for a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks.
Well, I think that's what I was going to
Bro,
ask you about. That I was
yeah.
like, we need to stay a little bit longer than that celebration shit
Oh,
because
so Charlie the Unicorn, you gonna join that family? Are you gonna really do that in this chat, bro? Like, straight up, are you really doing that, bro?
where did you say? Did I miss it?
Yeah, you can see the most recent one.
Where's it at? Charlie.
Charlie the Unicorn say Lael's Japan size. You really gonna actually say that?
Oh. Well,
You really gonna do that, bro? Now I'm
I
gonna have
think
to
he
put you in
means
time.
height.
I'm gonna have to put you in time out once you hit the chat on the show. Straight up.
Oh, that's crazy. Brian, dude, was good, man. How you doing, buddy? Oh,
Oh,
it
is Brian
disappeared. Well, I clicked it, but I think you removed it.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. What's up, Brian? How you doing, my man? You guys know Brian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody in chat,
Hey,
say
Brian,
hello to
you-
Brian.
Brian,
Magic
come on
Case,
to
my
Japan.
man.
Let's hang out.
Yeah,
You
man,
got that
come
far in
down, dude.
Singapore?
How cool would that be?
Well, actually, Brian will be out here sometime soon with the Specs Fiction event. So
Oh,
that's gonna
yeah,
be
that's
fun
true,
to hang out
too.
with all of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
with Brian and Todd and Pain's
Yeah.
coming out. New Chase, freaking Miguel. That's gonna be fun, man. I can't wait for
Word.
Hell yeah. What are they going to make an anime from? That would be
Astro Mouse
awesome,
coming
dude.
up.
Astro Mouse,
Yeah,
man.
dude,
You
they
gotta
got
do
it.
Astro Mouse with the
Astro
hat.
Mouse,
Come on,
Japan.
let's
He didn't
go.
say
Let's
anything.
go.
He said Mafia. He didn't say Astro or fucking Mouse. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Come on, man. Astro Mouse. That's
All
the
right.
only animation you need to see.
Maybe.
But the thing is, you have to do it with Mafia's voice the same way, like the way it is right
Yeah.
now. You can't change his voice. It has to be the same way. It'd be dope. It'd be fun.
all
as hell.
right. I wonder if
Ryan, you're missing.
Let me see,
you're missing Tokyo Disney over there, bro. That's something that's gotta get checked off the bucket list, bro. You know,
say that one more time. I got a
Tokyo-
message.
Tokyo Disney. I mean, that's what's
Oh, that
missing
might
off
be
the
all right.
bucket
Yeah,
list.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
gotta happen. That's a must.
Right.
Calvin
Well,
and I,
look,
we're already there. You know,
Well,
Lael,
Ryan's
we're
saying,
too.
dude, Nintendo World, Godzilla, a hotel.
Ooh, that sounds cool as shit.
Well, I mean, dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we got to do this. We got to.
Toy Sapiens is out there too, man. XM.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna pick up some figures. Well, I don't have to.
So I was looking up me and Toy were looking up the hotels. They have this place. It's actually called the Disney Suite there. It suits up to like 10 people. Now the only thing is, it's like the hotel stay is like $2.5 grand, but for 10 people, putting in for 2.5, that's nothing.
You can make that work.
For how long?
I think it's, I forget how many days. Now, mind you, it doesn't let you extend the date out to 2025 yet. So it's just, I'm basing this off of 2024. So I'll put
Okay.
April of 2024 in just to see. And I think it's 2.5. And I did it from, I don't know if it was from the Tuesday to the following Tuesday. I'm not really sure. I figured how I did it. But it suits up to like 10 people. But
That's cool as shit.
But when you think about it, though, because if you, I looked it up the other day. I'm like, well, when we say that, like, how are the rooms? You know what I mean? Because the time that I went to Japan, I know
For
how the
you,
rooms work.
you'll blend in just fine, dude. It's gonna be a problem with Anthony and I and Calvin, dude. We're gonna have problems.
Yeah, you guys.
You and Jade will be fine.
No problems, because they sleep
you
in
have
like
to
little,
fit right in.
like
It's
small
my
areas.
ass.
Mario and I, we're gonna be like two of you guys. I'm just saying.
Yo,
I'm just going with what Mario said. I don't know.
I'm saying both axes, dude. Both, X and Y. So
did you say
that's-
both
X and Y,
asses?
yeah.
axes.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said you got.
X and
What you trying
Y.
to put both butt cheeks on separate beds, bro?
Whoa.
Is that what you said?
I mean, maybe. I don't know how big the beds are in Japan.
Man,
I
I'm
mean,
willing. I'm willing if Ant is. Shit.
I'm willing. As
Oh,
long as
yeah,
none of you
let's go.
motherfuckers snore, I'm good.
Forget
Because
about it.
yeah, you saw on logs you had a lumber mill or what? I can't be doing that shit. I'll be hitting you with pillows or some shit. But shut the fuck up. Like I'm an angry
Dude,
sleeper,
don't
bro.
act like you
Yeah.
don't, bro. Don't
I
even
don't.
act like you don't.
I don't.
Nah,
I don't. I don't snore. No,
Where's-
I mean maybe you have
where's
like a little
Sean?
congestion, but
Yeah.
Sean's in the chat. He
Sean, can
knows,
you
bro.
attest
I
to
know
that,
Sean my
dude?
whole life.
Sean, can you
I'm not
prove
a
that,
snorer,
Sean?
bro. He knows.
I know. That's all.
Nah,
Yeah,
you're not
bro.
a snorer. You're a farter, bro.
Yeah,
can see
exactly.
that too.
I'm
I can see that
expelling
too.
outward, not, yeah, bro. Don't worry. I'm sure we all. God, see, now I don't even know if I want to bunk up with everybody. That's just going to be very weird.
I'm
no,
just gonna find me a local
Bro, it's gonna be a
hotel,
lot of
just check it
people
for me.
because so far, who's talking about it is like the main, like a lot of us who went, to London. I know it's me, Calvin, Ian, Shane. Let me see here. Who else? Second brother was talking about he's going as well. He wants to go. Plus, Toya definitely, Ian's wife wants to go as well. I think
Right.
Austin was talking about it as well. I don't know if he's going to do it again. So there's a lot of people so
What about-
far that are talking
What
about going.
Spice? Is Spice going or no?
I don't know.
That would be.
He goes every year, right?
People.
Yeah, he does. But it's I don't
Yeah.
know, because he was talking about he didn't know if he was going to pull that up. But I think that with everybody else going right now, I think he could. I think he
Hell
really,
yeah.
really would. Because I
Hey,
know
thank
me and
you, my
Toya
man.
talked about it. We were like, yo, we got to get, if we go, this time, this
Yeah.
year, the 2025, we have to get the Jedi Pass. We have to.
Yeah.
We have to. We have
You know
to.
what's crazy
Hook
for
shot,
me
that's
is
what we
like,
gotta get.
I wouldn't even it's not even so much Star Wars for me, dude. As much as I like Star Wars, it's the fact that we could all hang out. We could all
Well,
meet
yeah,
up.
I mean,
And it's
that
and
was-
it's
That
in
would be
Japan,
cool.
so I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like
Celebration is
Yeah.
the cherry on the cake, dude.
yeah,
it
that's what I'm
is,
saying.
though,
That's
bro.
like the cherry on the cake. You know, it's like that would
It's
be
such
really cool,
it's
man.
such a celebration regardless, bro. Like, I mean, it is the thing that kind of binds and brings people together. The feeling once you're there is unlike any feeling I've ever felt before in my life. You know what I mean?
Right.
So definitely, Louis Abitz, the Jedi Pass is the pass that gets you in every panel. So you basically a VIP in every panel.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah,
okay.
you get-
Pass too, isn't it?
You don't
It's
have
like,
to basically. It's like $1,000.
Okay.
Fucking sure.
It's $1,000 pass, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
still,
If you're
it's
doing that, you
for
have
all the
to get
perks
that.
and everything that you get. I mean, we're talking about you get, in the store. Like if you want to actually get first dibs in the store, you can do that. First, you
Oh.
get VIP to like, I think it's like almost one of the front seats at.
So yeah, like a priority queue, like you're.
Yeah, you get the priority queue for anything to get
Okay.
in a lot of panels, so it just makes sense to do that. Because I'm not waiting in these queues, man, and doing all of that extra stuff is just like, yeah, that really sucked. So definitely would want to do that. So I
They
told
started doing
Toya,
that here too.
we got
like
4
these fast
computers in
passes.
this house. All of them will be occupied today. That those tickets go up to make sure. Straight up, all of them will. So yeah.
Damn. Yeah, they do that here too, like at our Comic-Con out here. Well, they changed the name. I don't know about you guys, but here in Arizona we had one. And for a while it was called Phoenix Comic-Con, and then something happened and now they call it the Phoenix Fan Fusion or some shit like that. I hate the name, but I don't know if it was like a legal thing because San Diego, or they didn't want to have like, they wanted it kind of differentiated or whatever. Anyway, they changed the name, but when they changed the name a while back, that's when they started introducing that shit here too. We got like these fast passes now, and it's like, it kind of sucks in a way, but I think I kind of almost agree with them to a point because all of the pop culture stuff that we grew up with was like nobody was into the shit that we were into now, whereas like everybody is now.
Right.
So there's just a bigger volume of people now. So I kind of get it, because I'm with you. I don't want to be waiting in line, bro.
No,
I don't like large crowds. I'll deal with them, but not like if I have to stand in line for an hour.
It was crazy
plus.
because Toya, like, so case in point, this celebration that when we got there, even though we had passes, like Toya had a pass to go to the store, to get in one of the stores. She had the first day at 10 o'clock. And when we got there, we had to stand in the line just to get in the building first, even though we had our passes already. We had to stand in the line the first day. It was like almost a half hour in that line. So when we got in finally, she did make her way to the line to get in the store. I was supposed to go on Sunday, so I had passes for Sunday and Monday. I went in on Sunday, but I overslept in the hotel and missed my first time. So when I got there, it was crazy though. I got there, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out anyway. So I took the pass to the store. I said, look, I told the guy, I was like, and I made up the story. I was like, look, I thought this was for tomorrow. I didn't know this was for today. Before I could even go to my store, he scanned and said, go ahead. he didn't even, as long as you had that paper, he was like, yo, go ahead, man. Don't even worry about it. Just go back. So,
like I didn't know.
Yeah.
But it worked.
But
well,
yeah,
because it's a big hassle, man. It's like, no, but we're here.
Yeah.
We want to be here. It
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like, even if you don't get a chance to go in the panels, being in front of the live Star Wars live stage is so dope because the intensity, the excitement, they bring all the stars out there in the first place. You can be in the front of the stage and stuff like that. Being in the front of the stage is dope because if Katie comes out, we can just throw Jay on stage. That'd be dope. You know what I mean? That would be
Jay,
so
I'll put you on
dope.
my shoulders, dude. She'll definitely see you, man.
Dude,
Just throw Jay on stage.
let's do it. Fastball special. Fastball special.
Yeah, just throw his ass up on
Well, no, that'll
stage,
work
yeah.
because we can both we can each grab Lael and Jay, put them on top of our shoulders, and
I don't
you
need
guys
you
will
to
be
do
able
that.
to see this. What's fine?
I don't need you to do that.
Are you sure?
Fucker.
All right.
I
I'm just
definitely don't
saying,
need you to hold me on
all
stage.
right.
I can see, damn it.
Okay.
The last time in Anaheim, bro, I mean, I kind of felt compelled. You know, I mean,
Did you?
I didn't want. I mean, I want to put my man on my shoulders, dude, and you know, make sure they can see Rosario and everybody else that was there.
I mean, if you want balls on your neck, that's on you, bro. I'm not. Listen,
cut your shit back, dude. Shit. You know?
Hell no, man. I don't need some
Yeah.
fuckers put me on. I'm not. Y'all act like I'm 5'2" or some shit. Like,
Well, no,
I
but
can
you're
see the
5
damn-
something, right?
I'm 5'8", motherfucker. I can see.
I know. I'm just teasing. I know. We know. That's what
It's
we
because
do here.
motherfuckers didn't know that you was 6 something. Shit.
6'2", 6'3", almost.
Don't try to sit up in you see, yo, Jay, did you see that just now though? You see that
didn't sit up
shit? He was leaning
intentionally.
back as soon as you start talking about height. He's just like, yo, let me just sit up on my chair real quick. You know what I
My
mean?
back's hurt.
Yeah, my back's hurting. Yeah, my
That
shit.
is cool.
Yeah, just want to let you know that I'm 6'2",
I
motherfucker.
swear
You ain't
it
got to
really
worry
wasn't
about
even-
that. I'm tall as shit. Yeah, it was. He's like, I'm tall as shit. I'm just gonna let y'all
It
know I'm
wasn't
taller than the
intentional,
motherfucker.
man.
Next week's
This is how tall I am. I'm just gonna look down on all y'all peons. Y'all motherfuckers ain't damn near on my level because I'm Astro Mouse.
I guess you're not wrong, but that wasn't my intention. I was just like stretching, man. My back's. Dickie Sphincter with $2 super chat. Mario's shoulders. I'm definitely going. Hell yeah, man. Thank you, my man. 5 something. Well, I'm just whatever. I know. We're just playing around, man. That's what we do, man. Look, man. You got support though, man. OAF Skywalker. Short Kings unite.
Yeah, motherfucker. You know what?
Oh man. Oh, it's all good, man.
Oh, shit.
That shit's pretty funny, man. Hey, listen, man. I'm not. There's no joke, man. I didn't play a power forward, but the damn Mo better believe that everybody in school they put me in as a fucking center growing up playing basketball. They were like, "You're a center." I'm like, "Why? I don't want to be center." But that's what it was. You know, everybody wanted to be like Jordan or something or Magic or I'm like, "Fuck, I gotta be a center." All right. I mean, there's great centers, but the point was, it's like you stand there, you block, and you try to rebound. I'm like, that's I don't want to do that, but
Sorry.
I know that shit's funny, man.
Jay, fuck that. We got this, bro.
You guys got it. Look.
this,
There's thousands and thousands and thousands of people in Japan. You guys are gonna fit right in. It's built for you.
Built for your comfort.
We're gonna be out of place, bro. We're gonna be out of place.
We're
Me and Mario.
the ones gonna get all the looks, dude. Everyone's gonna be staring at us.
Yeah.
You know, Calvin too, man. I mean, Calvin's gonna be on our. I mean,
God's
he's gonna be looking at his ass too.
No, we're not gonna come. Are they? No. Maybe Mario. He's got that kind of dragon beard going on, but
Dude, I want to see if I'm gonna keep it growing. Don't see if I can braid it by the time I get over, man. That'd be dope.
that'd be great. I had my shit braided for the longest time.
Yeah, I just can't.
This is what we gonna do, bro. We gonna put like a bear tattoo on Mario's arm and take him to a bathhouse. Tokyo Drift.
Hey, that would be fun, right, Mario?
Let's do it.
You want to go to a
Let's do
bathhouse?
it. Hey, man. I mean,
Dude,
why not?
because that's what you do, right? You go in there and they just wash you.
I guess.
Charlie the Unicorn said, in all serious, Japan is a place for slim people. Thick is not comfortable. Yeah, okay. Thank you for that.
That's what we're saying. Y'all fit right in.
That's what I'm saying. Because I'm gonna have a hard time. I'm like, where the hell am I gonna
I'm
sleep?
definitely gonna have a hard time, man. That's why there are no Ubers out there, from what I understand. Can you imagine me in the Japanese taxi cab?
I know that big ass beast of a tank that you got that you had us in, bro. Like straight up, like you had to climb
consumed,
2 stories to get inside of.
I also needed to put you in a booster seat, man, just to fit properly in the car.
Yeah.
I didn't have to send the booster seat in your car, bro. I did not. I fit comfortably in your car.
Right.
See, now you just going, you reaching there. I didn't need a booster fucking seat.
I'm just adding on
Did
to your.
you just say you had to sit in a booster?
Yeah, you know what?
I was reading the chat and my brain was catching up to what you were saying. That's fucked up.
Y'all got
Mario.
jokes. Y'all got mad jokes. You know what?
That was Mario.
You know, it's all in love. Dude.
That was
cool.
Mario right there.
Cool.
That was Mario.
It's cool. It is.
That
cool.
shit is fucking funny, man.
It is.
You can take the
good.
subway. Okay. All right. Well, that'll be fun. That would be fun, man. Fucking Brian, man. Mario.
Are we gonna fit in the bullet train?
I mean, maybe.
That's what I want to find out.
Well, how do they? I mean, yeah, because the subway's really the main mode of transportation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Other than Chevrolet. I mean, what else are you gonna do? So, that's what we're gonna have to do, man. Kinky Sphincter with another super chat, my man. Thank you so much. He says, "You all think Lael's short? Wait till we meet."
Oh.
Okay.
Curious.
Yo, y'all act like I'm the shortest person on the fucking. Jay, how tall are you, bro?
Go for Jay.
5'8".
Same
You guys are
size,
both
bro.
5'8".
5'8".
I'm not the only person on here, man.
Is that did I have to start the 5'8" fucking merch, dude, on the channel then? So I was originally gonna do it just for Lael because he wanted to do the whole Astro
You know
Mouse
what?
thing.
I'm doing the
now that there's-
Astro Mouse thing for
But see,
sure.
now that
now.
there's two-
I am definitely doing the Astro Mouse thing from now
But we could do
on.
cool
I'm
graphic
doing
design with a 5 and an 8,
I'm
and then have both your
doing
guys'
the
like
Astro
portraits
Mouse.
in between. Like
Watch what I'm gonna do.
Can I ask
What's
what the
I'm
shoe
gonna do?
size between Jay and Lael too? I mean, considering they're the same height.
I'm a
Oh, yeah,
10
what
and
are
a
your
half,
guys'
bro.
shoe
I'm a
size?
10, 10 and a half.
10 and a half. That's modest. That's good. what?
I'm a 9 to a 10.
Oh, well, that's good though. That's in comparison because if you guys are the same height, you'd think your shoe sizes are roughly the same.
Oh no, I know some people. I got a friend that's my
shit.
height, and he wears a fucking. He's 5'8", and he wears damn near like a 11 shoe. I'm like, I don't know
Oh
how
wow.
that works.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I like what you guys are doing. Everybody in the chat, if you guys don't mind, can we like just get like your heights? I'm just curious.
What is this, like the
Yeah, it's
90s
just-
internet? We're
it's a
doing
lot
like
of
age, sex,
people that-
location?
See, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people that are the same height. 5'8",
Yeah, there are, like,
size
5'8".
11.
People
Chuck
already
G, I'm
doing it,
5'8",
man,
size
so-
11.
Right.
What did we got? Justin McFly, 5'8". I wear size 11. So I'm saying there's a couple people out there, man. Mario's
Proper
basically
tech, 6'3",
6'3". He wears a size 22 and a half.
Bro, we wait till you meet my man Rainer. He's a giant, man. He's legit.
Yeah.
What is he? 6'5", 6'7",
You know who was
maybe?
tall as fuck? I
Rocking
didn't know.
a
Who
size
was,
15, 16, dude. Straight up.
I didn't know Yost was tall as fuck.
Yeah.
I know Yost
Yeah, remember
was a
he
giant.
played Vader in their film they did over there.
How tall is he?
6'7", I think, right?
6'7", yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's
what
a big
did
motherfucker.
Moonstream say? He's 5'9" and wears a size 13?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's just how
Yeah,
my
man.
13-inch Moonstream.
What's up?
That's
That's
man.
what's up.
See,
Yo.
I'm like 12 and a half.
Rich is tall
Right.
as fuck. Rich is like 6'3",
Was he?
6'4". Bro, but listen, bro, it was crazy as shit because I saw him in the crowd. Like when he saw us and he finally ran over, he came over, bro, and bear hugged me and was throwing me around like straight up. But he was excited. It was all the sheer excitement. But I was like, yo, bro, you almost had me in a backbreaker, bro. Like straight up. Like, yo, he's tall. Yo, he's tall as shit. Like he's definitely tall as shit. He got like this. He was, bro. His hair was like to the side, whatever. He had like this rock star mentality, bro. But it was dope as shit. It was fun.
That's badass.
It was
That is
Wore
fun.
shirt down
badass.
so no one recognize him because they don't want to get the
Yeah.
fans all.
Well, yeah, man.
Wanted to
I
go out in
mean,
public.
Rich looks like
hey,
a
look,
Viking.
we all
Yeah.
look. This is what they taught us
Yeah.
in like kindergarten or some shit, right? We all come in different shapes and sizes,
Absolutely, man.
right? So that's all, but it's all good fun. We'll joke
Nephews
around, but
13 and 6 feet tall, wearing
Yeah, that's
size
crazy,
14.
dude. That's crazy. You guys will probably live longer than us, so take solace knowing that. So,
You see the
fuck,
jabs.
man.
Hey, Jay, you see the jabs every
I
now
see
and
this
then.
shit.
You see
Yeah,
him, right?
yeah,
You
yeah.
see him, right?
There's some jabs, but I,
Yeah.
Man, you know, we're gonna
It's
catch
cool.
a case come the next best of the best, dude. they're gonna come out swinging.
It's all
But,
right.
you know.
It's that's why I'm saying, listen, I mean, we're not gonna, we're tall. We got problems being tall, man. My knees kill me, my back hurts. There's a lot of
Louis LeBis is tall too. He's taller than me, so he's definitely tall too.
yeah.
Meeting him at New York Celebration. I mean, New York's Comic Con. Yeah, he's tall too.
Rich looks like he'd be throwing Game of Thrones axes. He's mad.
Bro, he's built like that too. Like he's a
That would be
Viking for
funny.
real. He's a Viking for real. Like straight
Hell
up.
yeah.
He is
No,
tall.
man, we're good. We're good on Thursday. We
He's
don't
past
need
Fizzler.
To be-
Oh no, I'll put that in motion and make sure that I'm on that show too. Please do.
oh, okay.
Please do.
All right.
Please.
Well, I might
do.
not. I gotta check the date on my ticket. I might not be there.
I think
But
you may
it's-
not be here.
Wow, Renz. Dude.
What?
Renz, we're gonna tie a balloon to Lael so he stands out. All right, we'll tie a big red balloon, and that way we'll see him on the crowd. We'll find him. No problem.
Oh my. God,
You know
guys.
who else is short? That's Justin. He's only like 5'8". He's a little bit shorter than that. Yeah.
Oh, so you're
he's
saying 5'8" is
bro.
short? You're saying 5'8" is short?
He's shorter than that. He's like 5'7", 5'8". Yeah. He's tall.
Wow.
He's not as tall. I thought that he was taller in person, but no, he's not.
I thought he was
Yeah,
Wow.
no, he's not. No, he's
Yeah,
not.
well, it's all in good fun, guys. A lot of people in the chat are 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah.
I only saw a couple
Yeah,
people
that's
in
awesome.
6.
I just love how you really elevated your chair. Like, I really love how you did that.
Listen. My
Nah,
chair hurts.
You really
So I
elevated
always
your
do
chair.
this to kind of like readjust.
Yeah.
I
but
got a problem. I should buy a
Mafia,
new
you
chair.
have never sat that high on your show in a while. You haven't, bro.
Have I not?
I'm
Have I
sorry.
not?
I'm calling it out. You have
No,
never
no,
sat that high on your show since we
You're
started.
right.
Yo, it's funny, bro, because yo, Jay, it's like this, bro. Like we sit up here talking, and we get on the height, and then all of a sudden, we just see just slowly go up like that, bro. It's
No,
like, yeah.
look, I'm gonna tell you.
My
because I
back,
switched-
my back, man, my back.
I switched my camera lens, so I'm a little closer in, so I seem a little bit more.
Oh, so this
Yeah.
is the trick? This is the trick?
Yeah, bro. You know.
Yeah, but that's not what it is.
Is this what we're doing?
That's what I say. That's what we
That
do.
shit's too damn funny, man.
Straight up. Fucking
Well, there
crazy.
you go, man. There's some free advice for you, bro. Just get closer to the camera, and then you're just automatically.
Well, you guys may be onto something. I don't know. You think something else? He's got. Is your chair already lifted as high as it can go?
There we go.
Oh,
Give me some height, motherfucker.
there we go. There we go. Now he's got a little bit more. There we go. No, I really don't. I didn't really mean to do anything like that. I
Yes,
just
you did. Yes, you
Look at
did.
Jay.
My chair's
Don't
fucked.
try to. You know what I mean?
I'm serious.
Do that shit.
There we go.
Fuck that.
What are you guys getting all conscious now? Like
Some
Jason
damn
and
height. Shit.
You guys are all
Don't need
scooting
these
in.
goddamn hot boys.
Move in front of this fucking camera. Let me get in front of this camera. Give me in front of this camera a little bit more so I can get some height. There we go. Get in front of this damn camera.
Is this better?
Let me put some bass in my voice so I can just seem like I'm big as fuck in front of this camera. Let me get in front of this camera, pull myself in. Shit. Here we go.
I scooted
I'm
down for you
big as
guys.
fuck.
I'm much lower now.
Mean lean.
See, now I'm like, oh shit. See. Oh my god.
See? And now he's down. You see?
But I scooted down for you guys. I'm trying to
But
be
that's
a
where you.
brother, man. I'm trying
But
to help
that's what I'm
out.
saying. That's where you been, bro. And then all of a sudden, when we start talking about height,
I was like this before because of the camera lens. Now I'm like really uncomfortable. I'm
Yeah,
fucking
well,
slouching.
I mean-
So I need to get back to my standard
God.
position, which is this.
They all got the height. The voice can come like this,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
Or,
There you go.
Bro,
Sean knows what's up.
or-
Anthony's a
you
videographer,
know-
so he knows how to make the camera seem like he's bigger than he actually is. Yeah,
Bro,
exactly.
No, but that's some real shit because I remember I did some video. I was doing my music videos and shit.
Right.
And this guy saw me on the street one day. And he was like, "Oh shit!" He was like, "Damn, dude, I thought you was at least 6 feet." I was like, he's like, "No, you
What
look
the
massive in
hell?
your video."
yo.
I said, yeah,
Wow.
because I have models that's shorter than me.
uh,
That
Yo.
shit's fucking funny, man.
The shit, if y'all see, okay, so when I first met Mario at Disney, bro, we were on the other side, and I saw Mario from the other end. Now I'm smiling like, yo, I was like, there go Mario, but I'm telling Tori, I was like, yo, this motherfucker's tall as shit. I was like, yo, he is tall. And you get next to Mario, I was like, yo, I try to change the perspective. So if we take pictures, I'm trying to stand like a couple feet in front of him, so I don't feel like I'm that short. Like, you know what I mean? But standing next to Mario, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it just felt like I was an Ewok, bro.
No. Second brother, when he the first thing he told me, I was like, yeah, so how's Mario? He's like, dude, Mario tall as shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
tall
second
as
brother's
shit.
tall as shit too, man. He came in, I was like, yo, that's my dude right there, man. He's tall.
But you taller
He's a
than
big
him,
dude too,
bro.
man. A little bit. Not by much. Not by much, man.
Man, you gotta learn to swim, brother.
Tall.
Swimming's awesome. I love swimming.
And then Mario, Mario, when he gets excited about something, he's like, yo, dude, did you see it? And he grabbed me. I was like, yeah, Mario, I saw it, bro. Mario, put me down, man. Come on, Mario. Put me down,
Oh
Mario.
shit.
Put me down. I was like, put me down, bro.
That's pretty funny, man. Fuck. Hey, Ewok's the toughest dudes in the galaxy, though, huh? There you go.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking funny. Mario would probably be like that, dude. Big old fucking ham hand, just boom right on you. Be like, hey.
Dude.
But
You do, bro. Mario.
that's kind of how I am too. So I understand.
So can't wait for
That shit's
Japan,
funny.
y'all.
What?
Can't wait for Japan.
Oh, Japan gonna be a fucking riot.
Oh yeah,
man,
bro.
it's gonna be,
Exactly.
Yo, they ain't ready for us, man.
No.
Go
No.
up, Lael, like the Lion King.
Like a lion cub, bro. Straight up. That's how it was, bro.
Damn.
That's how it was.
Well, it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun either way. If we can try to see as many people that can go.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty good.
My gosh.
Yeah. Definitely, bro. I'm just not standing next to y'all motherfuckers. I'll leave that
No,
to
you
Jay.
can, bro. Look,
I'm good.
We'll do
No.
it. Look, we'll do it
No.
like this. Like, who's
No.
the tallest? We'll stand on the left.
No.
And we'll go
No.
all the way
I'm
down
good.
the line,
You know
and
what
we'll
they're
take like
gonna
a
do,
group
man.
photo.
I'm good. So if
So,
I'm
like,
not
Lou
standing
and
near
Jay will be at the
you,
end of the line.
if
and then
I'm
me and
not
Mario will
standing near you, don't take it personal. I don't want
We're
nobody
gonna
snapping
see-
an all of a sudden photo and see that shit show up and Mario looking down at me like this and shit like
Nah.
that. Like, I don't
What
want
if
that.
what if we
You know-
put like a milk crate on the ground and
Say,
we
just
keep
get
it
an
cropped
apple.
out of
No,
frame?
this is what's gonna
Give me
happen. This is
an
what's
apple
gonna happen.
box. I'll
This
wear
is
my
gonna
lips that day.
We're gonna see a Lael walking around in that big red beanie, but with a long ass trench coat, right? He'd be walking around 7 feet tall.
Oh, it should be all right.
I'm telling you,
Yo,
you watch.
It
And
was
then we're
funny
gonna find
because
out. Then we're gonna find out. Oh shit, Jay's here. They're gonna be stacked, dude. Jay and Lael are gonna be stacked underneath a long ass trench coat.
that's
Watch.
fucked up.
I'm telling you, that's how it's gonna go down.
That's fucked
Oh,
up.
they're gonna pull like
telling
a
you.
yeah, that could work, dude. You guys could
That's
totally
fucked up.
do. Everybody will think you're in the fucking NBA, dude.
Dude, you guys could do.
You
the,
just guys wear a trench coat, like, you sit on
Obi-Wan
each
and
other's
Leia
shoulders?
reenactment, man. Y'all can do that.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
they are really going at us tonight, Jay. You see that shit?
No.
You see that shit, Jay? They are seriously going at us tonight. That's
Fucking
okay.
Fucking-
Bro, please. I hope you got something planned for Best of the Best.
Oh,
Please.
yeah.
We
Oh,
can
yeah.
talk about this shit all week. I cannot wait till Best of the Best.
Oh yeah.
I cannot wait. Ooh,
Look at that.
it is on. It is on. Stacked. They trying to act like we that. What was that dude from Men in Black? The character that was under the coat. It was a whole bunch of mini hymns with the biggest
Shit,
They
yeah.
trying to act like we.
I was thinking like I
Oh,
don't.
you said yeah? Oh, you co-signing my
but,
shit?
But I'm
No, you was just co-signing my shit just now.
I'm like, I understand the reference.
Wow.
I
Okay.
understand the reference. I was
Okay.
thinking like Austin Powers. You remember where he was like in the coat, like with Mini Me?
There you go.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie though.
Oh, you calling me Mini-Me now? That's
No,
fucked up.
no.
No, don't backpedal, bro. Don't backpedal now. Y'all got all the jokes. Jay, please, for the life of me, you better do Best of the Best this week, bro.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
got to do best for the
it's
life of me.
it's-
It is revenge time. I cannot wait.
We're gonna schedule Uncivilized Scoundrels like around 8 p.m. Pacific time or
Oh, okay,
Eastern
that
time,
works.
Eastern time. So let's Lel, don't forget we're gonna be talking like the season finale.
Yeah, and I'll join you on that one too because
Yeah,
it's been a while.
yeah,
And then
please
we'll be gravy. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
Oh man, that shit's funny, guys. Nah, we're just chilling, man. But yeah, man, that'll be fun. We should probably wrap, man. We're at 3 hours. Jesus.
God damn.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you were saying we had nothing to talk about.
This
We
person
didn't-
went
well,
on the
no,
whole
we-
hour-long
let's talk-
hike tangent.
No, but I actually I wish I was shorter. You remember that song? You know, I wish I was a little bit taller.
no.
Like, I'm kinda
I knew you was
opposite.
going to say that shit. I knew
but-
that was following after you
Nobody
said that.
fucking be shorter.
Nobody wants this shit, bro.
Well, look, there's a lot of clothes I can't fit, to be honest with you. That's kind of
You're not
sucks.
You're not wrong. Our shit's more expensive, dude. We gotta consider.
Yeah,
all the
there's,
extra
you know,
They
factors.
get tall. That's all it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just that.
You know, and like trying to get
everything
shoes
else.
is
Yeah,
a little
man.
difficult, you know, because I have like 12 and then it's like a wide. So they have to have that.
You're a
You know what
12,
I'm
bro?
saying?
You're 12.
Yeah, 12. 12 and a half.
You
12 and a
were
half.
saying
It's
Oh,
really
you gotta,
good.
get that, you gotta get that half in there now. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's an odd thing. It's like, so it's like a 12.5 W. What the fuck do you get shoes for that shit?
No, it's hard as hell to
It's tough,
find
man.
size 12s. I used to work in shoes and selling sneakers and shit. So yeah, it's
Mhm.
12. You can
Yeah.
12 and a half, forget about it.
Dude,
But
that's
nine,
right.
9 and a half, that goes like a
Yeah.
motherfucker. You
Dude,
can't.
And
shopping
the simple
13s
fact
and
that it's
14s are
expensive
damn
if you wear that
impossible.
size. Yeah, bro.
That's the
Yeah.
money side. Yeah.
It's it is, man. So the grass is always greener. That's the moral of the story, right?
For the
No?
size 10.
Just me? For the
Nah.
Yeah,
size?
I'm gonna let you sit on that hill, bro, because you already. No,
All right.
I'm just gonna let you sit there.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Hey, listen. It's all good, right? Either way. Yeah, dodging ceiling fans, bro. That shit sucks, man. I go through certain doorways and fuck hit my head. You know how many times I hit my head on shit? You guys are lucky, man. So don't think it's all you know, it's not all bad. So, oh fuck, man! Thank you guys for watching tonight. Well, there's 4 of us, so we'll do a quick round table, man. I'm gonna start with Lael. Thank you for coming. It's glad to have you back, man. It's good to have you back. What's going on your channel, my man?
Roast after roast.
Or do you need a
after
second?
roast.
I'm fine.
I'm glad. Me too. I'm great.
Tomorrow we have Collectors Lounge International, where we're going to actually go through all highlights from Star Wars Celebration, all the announcements. So it's going to be a revival in a sense tomorrow, pop culture filled show. Monday, I don't know if I'm doing comic book talk with friends. That's going to be up in the air, just depending. Then of course, say what Wednesday. Yeah, and then we got Uncivilized what Thursday. I have a video dropping for the X-Force, which is of course well, my version of the X-Force now, which is Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Cable, and Deadpool. And let me see what else we got. Figure Flex Friday, you know, full rotation on everything. So yeah, just getting back in the swing of things after being on vacation. So yeah, man.
I saw that picture you did of that too. That was cool.
That nigga Sonic is sick, dude. The way you had on them post up.
Yeah, man,
Hell yeah.
appreciate that, bro.
Good.
Appreciate that, bro. Like
That shit was dope, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good to have you back, man. It is. Look, Sean's right, man. You should have seen me, man. Back, I had 87 Camaro, bro. That's the type you guys would probably
try to squeeze him
that's-
inside of a Trans Am. Wow,
Bro, my Camaro was fucking low, bro. Old school 87, and
It sucks.
those are my good days. You know,
Dude.
the metal days, man. Driving around, blaring fucking Slayer in an 87 Commando. Like, dude, I was like, Sean, but it was a bitch. I'm like, oh my god, I had to like get this motherfucker. Like, dude,
That's not.
you hit
No,
a
that's
speed
not
bump. You hit a speed bump, and the roof is like right
the
here,
top
bro.
of the roof hitting your head, bro.
Yeah, bro. So it's
Yeah.
it's rough,
That's
man.
funny.
But if I'm sure everybody here is subscribed to Lael, but if you're not, link is
Make
in the
sure you do,
description, man.
Definitely, man.
Of course. We're gonna go counterclockwise, I guess. So Mario,
Hey,
what's up, Mario?
what motherfucker you? I ain't doing
That's your
shit
name,
on
isn't it?
Tuesdays or Saturdays anymore, man. Thursday night we got Scoundrels, and I think that's
we doing the
about
beard
it.
thing?
So, what thing?
That's what Lael. We're trying to hide your beard right now while you speak.
Oh, really? You want to try? You want to try out the beard set?
Well, I just gotta lift my
Move your
hand a
arm
little
up,
bit
young
higher.
man.
There's no big deal.
Move your arm up a little higher, bro.
I could bring up all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. That's impolite of me. That's Lael's fault. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Continue.
no. I'm done, bro.
Well, no, you said something that was
Hey, what
going
you got
on
coming next, bro?
Tuesday.
I ain't doing shit Tuesday. I ain't doing shit Tuesday. Dog. Tuesday, Saturday, I ain't doing shit. I'm out.
Subscribe to Mario, man. El Profesoro. No, really. Anything really going on this week?
No.
Okay.
He said no.
No.
Scandal,
No.
basically, man, and then hopefully we'll be back for LWO, man, and yeah, I may pop up here and there elsewhere. Y'all check me out.
Hell yeah. Yeah. That'll be good. You do a couple more shorts too, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I still got some. I got a bunch of shit in the can still from a friend's trip, man, and
Correlate shorts.
Disney coming up.
No. I wasn't gonna say Lael and fucking Jay, dude. I don't know where you were going with that. I'm talking about YouTube shorts. It had nothing to do with you guys because Mario recorded a bunch of shorts.
Mm-hmm.
He really did. He went to Frankenstein's. This is relevant to his channel. So anyway, it really is. But no, really, what you keep bringing, I'm not bringing you up, Lael. Mario's doing it.
I know.
I'm not doing that shit.
Motherfucker, my hands are right here. He's like, I'm not doing that shit. Anyway, yeah. So you got a couple more shorts showing some stuff. I
got a couple more statues on the show, dude. Some probably more skill shit. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, that'll be dope, man. 2 shorts. Hell yeah. He does. Shit's funny, man. Why did he bring us? Jay, man. Where'd Mario go? I don't know if he left on purpose or he accidentally quit. But Jay, my man, what you got going on, bro?
Oh shit. Well, shit. Finishing up Picard, catching up to Picard. That's one.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely got to get that done. Yeah. So we will be doing Good Morning Grails on Tuesday because I know I've been pushing that off, but yeah, we'll be doing 𝗕𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗢𝗎. I'm actually going to Second Brother's house tomorrow to get that. So we will be doing that on Tuesday, and we will be doing Best of the Best. I hope something fucking comes out. But regardless, if anything doesn't come, we're still doing Best of the Best full week because I skipped all.
What the hell just happened, bro?
Mario's doing
Now
some
echo
now.
We're good?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Why is there an echo?
I don't know. I just hear everything
Mario?
echoing.
I
We
just took
good?
Mario out.
Now we're good.
I took Mario out. He sabotaged in the stream, guys.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's hacking everything in the background.
That's right. So sorry, Jay. Go ahead. So you've got doing Jen or so, or I'm sorry,
𝗕𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗢𝗎 on Tuesday and Best of the Best, and guys got the Clone Trooper. Got the review for that coming out. So yeah, that's gonna be it. And got Luke coming, so I'll be doing a review on that as well. So yeah, man.
Hell yeah, that'll be dope. I know Mario's backstage. I was trying to.
Yeah.
Mario, fix your shit,
Mario.
Mario. Yeah, he's got some weird. He's in the Matrix or something.
Yeah.
So not sure. Yeah, of course. Subscribe to Jay if you haven't already. Everybody's links in the channel below, man. Hit that like button if you liked it. Hit the dislike if you hated it.
115 people away from 3,000. So
Come
please,
on now.
Oh
Come
shit!
on,
help a
Yeah.
brother out, Jamin. I've been in the 2000s for too goddamn long.
Come on now.
Yes,
3,000.
we need to get to Brother Cousins to 3.
3,000.
That's not that far, brother.
Come on, man.
Come
Y'all can
on,
do it.
guys.
Oh, 214 now.
Look, y'all
Oh,
get
here,
to
I'll put a link.
3,000. Look, this is what I'm going to do. Y'all get to 3,000, and I will personally go to Jay's house and get y'all that Chucky. And we will auction that off for everybody out there. If y'all get to 3,000, definitely.
See how generous.
He said, nah. He's like, nah, we ain't doing that shit.
No?
He said, nah.
Shit.
I keep y'all 214.
Well, his laptop died. Well, Mario.
He said, nah, no.
You got that echo, we gotta fix that. Well, or Lael's Jen Urso. I mean, which one? I mean, one
Yeah,
of them.
hell
One
no.
of them. No.
Get the fuck out.
What now?
Hell
Now it's
no.
not okay.
Y'all ain't doing that shit. Hell no.
Oh
Hell
man,
no.
guys.
No hide, no hair. Y'all ain't thinking about coming to my crib. Y'all get shot. Taking my generously. Touch my
That shit's
shit, god damn it. Think y'all can come here and touch my shit? Hell no.
You heard it here first, guys. Mario's having problems. His laptop died. He's here, but if I bring him in, we get an echo. Right,
you?
Mario?
Will you get an
You
echo?
good?
No.
Is it better?
No. It's
Nah,
We
better.
hear your voice.
Huh?
Yeah.
We hear your
What?
voice, yeah. We can hear
Hear
your
my voice? All right. Yeah, no, my laptop just took a shit, dude. I forgot to plug it in.
Oh,
What the
damn.
hell? You're rocking on it. Okay. Well, anyway, that's okay. That's all right, man.
No, I've been
It
unplugged this
happens.
whole time. That's the problem. I didn't freaking think about plugging in. So
See, we thought you got upset and just left.
no, man, I was about to say, dude, I was about to say Too Short is one of my favorite rappers, man, and then I just somehow got cut off.
Hell yeah.
You know,
I
Too
remember
Short was
Too
dope,
Short.
dude. I mean, straight up, Too Short and Banks back in the day, dude.
Yeah,
come on,
man.
that was a perfect
Dude.
1-2 combination, man. I loved it.
I agree with you. That's some West Coast stuff right there, man.
Right?
I loved it too. Still
Oh.
do. Still listen to all that old school shit, man.
Oh.
Guys, that was a great show. I don't know what's going on with me. Tuesday night we're gonna do our show, our Tuesday unnamed show. Yeah, if you guys didn't check, I had Andy on this week from Iconic Studios. That shit was dope. It was a long 3-hour interview. We had a blast. If you guys are interested in what's going on with Iconic Studios, we also had Adib over here from 𝗕𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗢𝗡, you know, doing the statues. They're doing amazing Street Fighter statues. We did an interview with him as well. Check that out on the channel if you guys have not. All kidding aside, man, we love everybody out there. Make sure to subscribe to everybody here, man. And I don't know what intro I have, but we're gonna say goodbye now and enjoy. See you later. Say something, Mario. Where's your one-liner?
Good night and farewell.